Here's a joke. What animal is always at a game of cricket? A bat. Here's a joke. What do you call corn that joins the army? Colonel. Here's a joke. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells.
Hello, everybody. We're here with Matt from Big Deck Encounter. Are we so excited? I'm excited. Can you, Matt, can you say something again? Because I definitely did not have you muted and everything's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, can you hear me now?
Yes, everyone can hear you now.
Now I feel like a real millennial saying that.
What was that old, wasn't it like a McDonald's? No, it was Verizon commercial. The Ken.
Definitely Verizon.
Yep. How you doing? How you doing?
It's been a fun day, but you know, we're nearing the end of it, and that's a good thing. I'm excited to have an opportunity to talk.
Yes, I'm very excited that you were here to join us. So this is Choog Chats Magic. Basically, I just welcome people on. We have a very informal conversation about all things Magic the Gathering. And you can just kind of like lead us in whatever direction. I'm excited in particular today to just get to know you a little bit more, introduce you to the folks, find out what it takes to be, I mean, should I call you a meme lord, or does that have too many negative connotations?
Negative connotations, and as the negative millennial, I'll just assume I've never gotten to that point. So let's just say I'm an aspiring one.
Fantastic. So we'll talk Magic. We'll talk about, you know, Twitter drama, because why not? And then we'll also talk about the format that I mean, I'm excited to learn more. I would like to say you had a hand in creating. I know nothing, but we're going to learn it. We're going to play it. We're going to love it. And I'm very excited.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear it.
So getting us started, Matt, what is your relationship to Magic? Like, when did you start playing? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Like, what's the deal with you and Magic?
Man, that's a long, long history. And so I'm a proud millennial. Maybe not a proud millennial. I'm a millennial. And I've been playing Magic since the 5th grade, which practically speaking, that means I got in around when 7th edition was a thing. And so, some people are like, I got in like 5 years ago. Like I've been playing this game for 20 years. And I don't feel like an old person, but that makes me feel like an old person. And so as a kid, we would buy boxes of cards like from the internet. And like you'd get 100 copies of Holy Strength in that box, but we didn't care because we were kids. We didn't really care about that. And so we didn't often open new packs as kids. Eventually we got to the point where we would go to pre-releases and play all this stuff and have a good time. So definitely going from the younger years in a chaos mode up to the teenage years where we really started to jump in formats like Standard and actually play more sanctioned events, go to Friday Night Magic, as it were.
Ooh.
I will say we did actually use deodorant when we went to Friday Night Magic.
It's important.
Many did not. And I guess I was on the cutting edge of that trend.
Yeah, and you wear it like a badge of honor, which is great.
When you've been around the memes enough, you pick up on the lack of deodorant. And it's not just a Magic thing, I hear. It's a TCG thing.
Truly. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, so you've been in it for a while. You said fifth grade, 7th edition. Did you get bullied on the playground a lot?
Yeah, no. I was able to make a couple of friends, just a few. In that age, it's very interesting because it's like back in the day, it was some of them were the Pokemon people, some were the Magic the Gathering people, and then the people who actually had girlfriends. Yeah. And so I was obviously I made my camp, unfortunately, and so that was fine. Having a nice couple of friends, and as well, my family was into it, so it was easy to enjoy the hobby at that age.
Nice. I feel like there was a lot of trauma as an elder millennial myself. I think in 5th and 6th grade, some dudes would always play on the blacktop. They would rip packs and then just play with them. And I'd walk up as a curious young lady I was and was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Can I play?" And they always thought I was trying to make fun of them. And I was like, "Oh, who hurt you? What kind of trauma?"
They didn't know how to interact with women, so it's fine.
Real. Do you feel like Magic Gathering players now, as they age, know how to interact with women, or does that sort of persist?
I think it's something in the ink, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is actually something in the ink.
Oh.
I can like myself, I struggled with that for a very long time. So I do actually think it is something in the ink.
I think it is. WotC puts a lot of stuff in it, so I guess that's like the price of admission, right? You're ripping packs, and they're just sort of dusting you with whatever it is that makes you fear women.
It's an addictive chemical, but the side effect is, as I mentioned.
Okay, so opening packs, playing Standard. What have you always played Standard? Are you playing Standard now? Sort of like, what is the ebb and flow of the different formats that you've sort of picked up?
Yeah, so as time went on, we played less and less of Standard, especially as the family and play group moved on to different life stages, going to college, starting their own family, career, all that stuff. And so we evolved less into doing like Standard sort of things, moved into more like Cube.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it Cube because what we did was very crude. It was just a box of terrible cards, and we just had fun with it. And things like drafting, like we as a play group, we decided one year to go and buy a bunch of Homelands booster packs. And so we bought a bunch of Homelands booster packs and drafted them.
Amazing.
And it was terrible. It was terrible. Okay. I tell you, it was terrible. It was just terrible. It was a fun experience just to do it because very few people were around then, and very few people have the packs. But they were actually really cheap back then. It was like $3 a pack, so we were able to kind of split the cost. So these days, like in the midlife when I was like 25, so it's not midlife, but in the midlife stage, a lot less constructed and a more chaotic formats where you're drafting, you're trying to playing things together. And that was primarily because some people in the play group were keeping up and other people were not. Yeah. And they really didn't want to keep up. They didn't want to put the time in and the energy, and they were just like, let's just throw cards on the table and play with them. And draft worked really well for that. It's a very entertaining format. Since then we played Commander, of course, and I've got an itching to get into pre-modern because of the exciting news about that one, and just because that was kind of my heritage back in the day. But those are kind of the formats.
You're gonna have to inform me. What do you mean the news? What news?
I seem to follow a lot of people, and I love the pre-modern memes. It's very entertaining. That's what I mean by news. I mean memes. So whenever I say news, just think memes.
Oh, great.
Okay, pre-modern to me is it's a very entertaining trend to hear how many people are getting back into everything before the border change. Mm-hmm. And that was like this big crazy thing back in the day, which nobody recalls. Is like they changed the borders, and I was like, this is terrible. It looks like a Pokemon card now. But now everyone's getting back into pre-modern, and it's like, I kind of get that. I'm like, I feel vindicated in that, in my feelings back in the day.
Yeah. Wild. Okay. So you've been through a lot of sets since 7th edition. Do you have like a favorite set, which I know is hard? You can say favorite block if you want.
Favorite block is clearly Ravnica, the original OG Ravnica. I remember going to the pre-release for that. We went to the pre-release for all 3 of the sets. I was @𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 through all those 3 sets, and so I played some counter spells. I had a great time. It was wonderful. And like just the lore in that set, it being such a refresh from Kamigawa, and that being more of a Japanese theme going into something that's felt like actually originally new. Mm-hmm. It was, and the power level wasn't crazy like Maraudon was. That just felt like a complete crazy time in everybody's life. But going into Ravnica and enjoying that and having a good time, my play group really enjoyed that whole couple of years throughout that process. And so I've been through many sets since then, but I still look back very fondly on the Ravnica block.
Did you have a good experience with Ravnica Remastered, or are you sort of like, it didn't hit the same?
It was okay. It was okay. It was an okay hit, but it wasn't, the benefit of the old one was you got specific time in every single guild. And the remastered was like, let's just throw them all in one and see what happens. And it's like, you just didn't get that hit as you did before. It was like, you got like a lot of cards in every single guild. And that was just really exciting.
Oh, so
there are some fun cards from Ravnica Remastered, which I really enjoy, but not the same.
Yeah. So you mentioned Simic and 𝕃𝕚𝕜𝕝, which have a commonality, what with being blue. Do you have
and
like and is it? So do you have like a favorite color pie, color pairing that you prefer?
Despite that season, one of the oldest decks that I still have or have modified since is actually a mono red dragon deck. And so there are some very fun cards from back in the day where you could just red ramp out cards like Dragonstorm or Zerland of the Claw. And I just thought that was really fun. Like, it's a very difficult deck to play, and like it very rarely hits, but when it does, it's just so satisfying. So I have that affinity to mono red just because of that. But more recently, and ever since I researched the Thalids and Fallen Empires for very bad reasons, I've actually been trying to determine if I need to make a green-black Golgari deck, kind of more Thalid focused, just because it's kind of cool. Like, there's some cards that were made way back in the mid 90s that can be put in that deck, and I kind of enjoy that.
I love a Golgari. I love graveyard shenanigans. You said that you were doing research on Thalids for a bad reason?
Same reason for Homelands is I got these Fallen Empires. I would highly recommend buy these, because these are you'll buy one of these and realize the cards in here are worth about 25 cents in total. The most expensive card in Fallen Empires, I think, is worth about $1. So very bad return on your investment, but it's just and there's a lot of copies of cards in Fallen Empires. It's a fascinating set and very limited. And kind of like Homelands, my play group decided to go and play that for 1 year. We bought Homelands packs and drafted them. Again, terrible draft experience, but I had a great time with Thalids, and my good friend had a great time with Thralls, and it was me versus him in the final round, and it was down to the wire. I decked him to win. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. It's like, you don't expect that when you're playing Fallen Empires, but we had a good time. So that kind of reignited my interest in Thalids as a creature type, and it entertains me because they've actually been keep printing Thalids.
They really do. which is great. Which are different. Are they different from funguses? Do we have fungi now?
You get funguses that make phthalids and phthalids that make funguses. So It's kind of a whole circle of life thing.
Great. The circle of life. So we're gonna get to Twitter, but before that, it is Twitter adjacent. Is it true that you have a mono red phobia? Because you said you have a mono red deck.
I love mono red memes because it's like, what can you don't need a brain to play mono red. And one of the funniest memes I've seen, which I did not send you, is like it's the bell curve meme, and on the one side is like the idiot who plays mono red because it's like we're just gonna do things.
Mm-hmm.
And the middle it's like mono red sucks, and at the super pro players like mono red's the best.
Yeah.
And I've been experimenting building a deck which is just as many copies of lightning bolts or functional lightning bolts that you can find. There's a lot of them. And it's entertaining because if you fishbowl that deck, you always win between turns 4 and 6.
Ooh.
Always. It's just a bunch of copies of lightning bolt and some land in there and
mm-hmm.
a couple other things in there. But it's like there's a lot of stuff in it. So it's fascinating that it works that way. I'll just put it that way. It just entertains me. So I make fun of red because I love red.
Okay. Right what you know, I guess.
Exactly.
That's the old adage. Okay, so we met through Twitter, as apparently people do in this day and age. I guess more so several years ago. I don't know how many people are truly meeting through Twitter at this point, because it's always, are you a bot? Are you not a bot? What is going on in the Twitter sphere?
I'm not entirely sure I'm not a bot, so just to be clear, I could be a bot as far as I know.
I definitely give bot energy. I have been accused of being a bot more than several times.
I think you just get that on the internet, so that's normal.
Truly, that's how I know I'm human. It's because I can question it. But yeah, you run BDE Game Owners on Twitter, and it is full of memes. How long have you been doing the Lord's work, really? Yeah,
exactly. And as the self-hating millennial I am, my love language is sharing memes, and so. I'll give you the quick backstory. So this was a Christmas many years ago. I was doing a white elephant thing, where you get a gift, you wrap it, and then somebody picks the gift, and then you kind of trade gifts.
Mm-hmm.
You take what you want. And my gift was I took a digital picture frame and I loaded it with 1,000 memes related to a topic. It wasn't Magic the Gathering related. It was a different topic. I had 1,000 memes of that topic I loaded in the frame, and all the guys in that white elephant were just fighting over that gift. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
Because they're all my age plus or minus 5 years. And they're like, I relate. And they're like, I get that. And so as I was in the, let's say the couple years ago, as I was starting to reinvigorate my interest in Magic the Gathering, especially with the BDE, I went to look for memes. I'm like, I'm a millennial. I want to see some memes. And I found it harder than I expected to actually find them.
Oh.
And so I decided it was time to become an archaeologist and start digging for memes, which takes you to some very dark places, like Twitter.
Yeah.
But somebody had to do it, so I decided it was my job. And so I got to the point where I had quite a few of them, and that corresponded with the time that I created this the concept of the BDE game, and I put it on the internet. And I'm like, I'm gonna just start sharing memes because if I was going to follow somebody on Twitter, I'd follow somebody that shared Magic the Gathering memes because that's just who I am. So I'm like, I'm going to do it because I want to do it. And so started just sharing the memes that I had and started creating my own throughout the process. And so I've been doing this now for, say, 1.5 years. So not very long in the grand scheme of things. I guess on the internet, that's like if you're 50 years old. But for me, it's not a very long time, 1.5 years just posting memes online and creating a couple of ones based on the fun topics that come across my desk every day.
Yeah, so what's the process like? Are they fully self-generated or self-forged? Or are you getting folks sliding into your DMs being like, you need to do something about this?
I do rarely get people coming in and asking me for specific memes, and I will create them whenever they're asked if I can. I will say I'm not a Photoshop master, so whatever I do, you can tell it's intentionally badly made, and
Sure.
That's kind of the point. Like I'm not trying to make it look good, I'm just trying to make it funny. And so sometimes I'll put some more effort into it, other times I'm just like, I'm just going to post words on top of other words and just see what happens. That's fine. And so most of the time it's, I'm going through my day and like let's say I'm scrolling on Twitter and I see just some random okay, I'll call it a normie meme. I'm like, and I just look at it, I'm like, that would apply really well to Is It players. And so I'm like, does that work? Yeah, it kind of works. And so I'll play with it. I'll throw it in my folder. I'm like, if that makes sense to me the following day, I'm like, okay, I can take that and I can post it. So I put a little bit, not much, I put a little bit of scrutiny on those before I throw them out there. Sometimes it's rough, but intentionally so.
Okay, so you're sort of like just going about your daily life, and then you're seeing maybe like a normie meme or something, and you're saving it, screenshotting it, throwing it in a folder, whatever you're doing, and then when inspiration strikes, then you're like, okay, I'll do that. Are you on?
I've got you throw a bunch of memes in a folder, and I've got like 250 templates that are just sitting around. I'm like, I could probably do something with this if I sit down and think about it. So that's helpful, is to have the backlog.
Yeah, the backlog. Have you done any sort of like self-regulated schedule of like, I'm trying to post once a day, or is it literally just whenever you feel like you found something funny is when you're going to post it?
So I've got a wealth of, let's just say, dug up archaeological memes that I'm going to post at regular intervals. Because, again, I want, if I was somebody who followed me, that's what I want. I want to see all those cool memes. So that's what I do. And then I'll regularly put in the memes that I generate into that process. And so there's no tried and true method. It's pretty chaotic and fun. It's just whatever I want to do. I've got no agenda behind it other than to make memes go on the internet.
Yeah. Let's take a look at a few of these. Maybe you can help us understand them a bit more. Okay, so what are we looking at here?
Yeah, I posted this one, and this one got a lot of attention, and it caused a lot of entertaining people to talk about it. And I saw it, you've made it when you see it come up on other websites when people repost it, like on Reddit and other places like that. I'm like, oh, I see my name on there. That's great. And so I made this back when they announced the lineup of 2025 for the Magic the Gathering sets. And I'm like, what would make a really good Universes Beyond? Magic the Gathering. And so this was kind of me, and not to belabor the point, I'm not the biggest Universes Beyond fan. You could probably guess that. You could definitely guess that if you read anything that I post online. But to me, this is just like, it's an easy shot, which makes it a great meme.
Yeah, so it's like the normal announcements that they do, and it has like the logo and branding on the right that's like, hey, we're doing Universes Beyond, and usually they put the other logo on the other side of this, right? That it's like, Marvel! Wow, everyone get hyped, but this time it is just Magic the Gathering. Hey, we're doing it. We're coming full circle.
Let's do it. I would buy the heck out of that set.
So say a little bit more about, or you don't have to, but say a little bit more about the Universes Beyond, because I know that is very divisive in the quote-unquote community, right? But do you love to make fun of it, or do you feel like it actually gets under your skin?
A little column A, little column B. It's an easy target, so I love to make fun of it. And there are aspects of Universes Beyond that I absolutely understand. It's like, okay, Magic the Gathering, they want to bring in new players, and if you work with another IP that's already popular, you can absolutely do that. And so I understand that to a degree. Like I get that. My hang up in Universes Beyond is the crossover applicability. In Magic the Gathering is fundamentally a high fantasy IP that has this big, deep lore. And by the way, I've read all the books. And I really appreciate the books. I appreciate the lore. And so when we make a Universes Beyond of, say, pick your favorite Marvel IP, I look at that and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not high fantasy. That's Marvel. And so there's an immediate disconnect in my brain. Like other people, I understand, don't think like that. Maybe it's just me, that's fine. And there's immediate disconnect in my mind. Like, that's not high fantasy. Why are we putting it in a high fantasy game? And that kind of bothers me. And so you'll see, I've said this, so this is official information. It's like I don't like that. I don't like non-high fantasy things in my high fantasy game. I feel like it dilutes the IP. And so I won't belabor the point more than that, but that's my opinion. I've had productive discussions with people who stated their point, and I can understand their point. I may disagree with some aspects of their point, but I can at least understand where they're coming from. So
okay, so you said high fantasy, so are we feeling okay about Final Fantasy, but not okay about Turtles?
I was not really into Final Fantasy, to be honest.
Okay.
It's way too, like, there's ramen in there. It's like that's way too close to reality for it to be like, it's called fantasy, but is it really high fantasy? Like maybe
Okay.
that's on the line, whatever. I'm just not I'm not a good millennial. Like all the IPs coming out with the turtles and the spiders, and like I never was into that as a kid. So it's like that just doesn't hit me. And maybe that's just me, and that's okay, but I'm like, I look at that, I'm like, yeah, that's not really high fantasy. That's just superhero stuff.
I see what you mean. I personally have always been like very indifferent. I've been like, whatever, let people have whatever they like. Let Hasbro make their bag, whatever.
Yeah.
But also, I've been doing a lot more deck brewing recently, and I have found myself cutting any card that didn't fit the vibe of the deck I was brewing. So there's some really good cards that I'm like, I don't really want your Spider-Mans in my actual deck.
It just if someone's like, yeah, I just want the best cards in the deck, yeah, sure, like that's fine. You could just use a Sharpie and black out all the art and whatever, even black out the name, it doesn't matter. It's like you look at some of the cards coming out and you're like, that doesn't, it's like I don't really want to play against some random Spider-Man villain. It's like that kind of breaks the immersion for me. I'm like, I'm not really into that. I guess some people might be, and that's fine, but I'm just not into that.
Yeah, I will say we have somebody in our Commander pod who really like leans very far into the universes beyond, and they are a delight to play with. But for me, I'm just like, it's really interesting. Okay, you said that you saw this on other sites. You were glad that it had your watermark. Is that something that you started doing because something you made ended up somewhere and you were like, oh man, nobody knows I did that? Or
that's where things get kind of funny, is I don't really care.
Uh-huh.
I'm not out for glory or anything like that. But I've noticed, as I've been doing this for a year and a half, there are some people who really, really care if their memes are shared. And I'm like, okay, I'm a millennial. Like memes are like free enterprise kind of thing. Is like, it's a meme. It's the internet's now. Like you're casting it to the internet.
Sure.
But there are some people out there that I've encountered that they like get real upset when you repost their stuff, even if it's been online for a long time. So I've in my process, and again, archaeologist of memes, is like I'm actually, you'll see, tagging people for where I find those memes just so I can cover myself. Like I don't want to make a beef with somebody. I want to do them right.
Yeah.
And so I've been tagging them on if you look on some of the memes I post, you'll see that like either the Reddit or the Twitter handle or wherever I found it. Not all of them, because not all of them have an attributable source. Just to kind of do right by them is like, all right, I want to make sure that I'm saying where this is coming from, and I'm not like trying to pretend like it's mine, because people get really touchy about that. And I've caused a lot of arguments that way, I'll put it that way, and I want to avoid that as much as possible. And so I just do that with my own as well. It's like, I'm just going to throw it on there. It takes like 2 seconds. What's the point?
Yeah. Do you feel like there's like a percentage of ones that you create yourself versus the ones that you repost, or are you sort of like not thinking on that level? You're just like, I don't know, if I see something funny, I will repost it. And then if I think of something funny, I will post it.
I've not actually done the math on what that looks like. So I don't know.
Great. Okay. Next one. Next up is what are we looking at?
I love this one. This is me. If you didn't guess, it's like, okay, nobody cares. It's like, oh, I got 2 likes. This is great. And so like I started this a year and a half ago, and I was just like kind of like posting things online as like with like 5 followers on Twitter, and I'm like, I'm just gonna post them. I don't care. Like, ooh, I got 2 likes. This is great. And so it's like, it's a joke, and clearly I stole this from somewhere else, but the concept, at least, I didn't steal the meme. But it's like I look at this, I'm like, this is funny to me. It's like, as somebody who's like doing this is actually entertaining.
Yeah. Do you? So I'm definitely not great at memes. So maybe you could teach me how to do them better. But to the to the left hand side, we are seeing what can only be described as an anime girl sobbing. Do you know where that is from?
When I pulled down this meme, I actually figured out where this was from, and it was some obscure manga that some person liked. Okay. But I forgot.
You forgot,
then.
great.
I'm like,
okay.
You know what?
It is what it is. Anymore. And it says, babe, please stop posting dank memes. No one cares.
Dank memes.
Yeah, no one cares about your dank memes, babe. And then on the right, this is from a Magic card, yes?
Do you know who that is?
I don't. I wanted to be
No,
like,
you don't know who that is.
It's that Star Wars guy, right? It's that Star Wars
No,
guy?
it's not. It's a Magic card. It's actually from a Magic card. This is Johan, who has first appeared in Legends, and I've always been entertained by that character, even back in the lore. So I'm just like, it's kind of a useful. The original one on here is just some guy in his computer, like kind of looking at things and posting online. And I'm like, what's the Magic equivalent to that? It's some guy looking at his hand casting a spell. So
Hell
like,
yeah!
whatever. I like Johan. I like this. It's fine.
Okay, and you've read
this meme. I love it, and it didn't get me a lot of likes, but I love it.
Is there anything more that you can tell us about Johan? Because you said you read the books, you've been around for a while. Like, what's his deal? This dude looks like he can fuck for sure.
It's accurate, and so if you look at like what he did in the lore, there's an extreme, like he's like a war master, or able to command militaries and command armies, and he's not the guy who's going in and fighting. He's the guy who's like managing things to make it happen. And so it's just a fascinating character in Magic the Gathering lore way back in the day. Amazing. So he's not the one who's pulling out the sword. He's the one casting these battle spells.
Yeah. Okay, so you did this like last year when you first started, and yes, 2 likes, and being like, dude, I am fucking cooking. Yeah. It's so good. This is amazing. Peak, and then no one sees it. How do you stay motivated to keep posting? Like, is it just for you? If it's a little bit about archaeology, it's about preservation, but it's also about sharing. So how do you sort of reconcile the babe, please stop?
And I will say that my significant other didn't do this directly to me, so that's a bit nicer. If my significant other was approaching me crying and saying, please stop doing this. She has questioned me in my choices in life, and that's fine. This is a hobby for me, so it's not causing any problems for her other than some time sink.
Sure.
So this just entertains me. It's like, it's an exaggeration of like, the millennial deep dark fear is like not being appreciated and being attacked for what they want to do. And this kind of digs into that. So I appreciate that level of psychology.
Perfect. All right. Next up, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I made this one. So this is, so one of the things that I've done a couple of times, and I want to continue doing this, is make custom cards that are unique. And like, that's kind of hard to do these days. But where I try to specialize is like, can I make a unique custom card with like 2 lines of text? You can make a unique custom card that's got like 17 lines of text, because that's like every card that's released these days. But how do you make a card that's unique in its features? So it's like, if you look at this, it's like, okay, counter spell. Like, let's counter a card that has counter in the text. And I got a whole bunch of questions on there. When you post something open-ended, people just come in and like try to eat it out like every single direction. Like, how do you like break this sort of thing? Which I appreciate. And it's like, would this counter something that creates a token, or would this counter something that puts a trample counter on something? My answer is yes, of course it would. Like, it has counter in the rules text. Of course it's going to do that. And so it's just the kind of thing that I appreciate is like, let's make cards that are interesting for interesting sake, because I saw a lot of those back in the day. Grip of Chaos, anyone? Like, let's choose all targets at random. It takes 2 seconds to write that, and it makes the game terrible. But like, that's an innovative design. And so this is one example of that, where I'm like, let's just do something weird and stupid.
Yeah. So do you feel like 1 blue mana for counter is balanced when counter spell is 2 mana?
I would have made it free, honestly. Those counter spells need to die.
So says the person who clearly plays blue often.
I can understand my own failings.
Do you have any cards that you avoid within decks that you play or build? So I know like Soul Ring is a card that a lot of people, if they play Commander, they're like, oh, don't put it in, or oh yeah, why wouldn't you put it in? Do you put counter spells in your deck?
Not often. When I'm playing blue, I'm normally playing it for more of the combo reasons rather than the counterspell reasons. So not always, and there's many reasons to use counter spells for various things, but I've never been one to make a mono blue control deck. Although there are some people in my pod who have, and they deserve to die.
Yeah. I started playing Standard recently at the beginning of this month, actually, and on Arena, and there is a Jeskai Do Nothing deck that.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It makes
like Standstill.
Yeah, it makes me very much want to. It's not even like what when you're hungry and then you stop being hungry. It's like that, but with anger. Like I'm so angry that
you've reached a level of anger that's just causing problems.
Yep. Because they're really just fucking doing nothing. They're just saying nope. I'm like, what's your win con? Is it conceding? Is it my?
one of my most notable. This was a tabletop tournament. It wasn't anything official. Like I played the dragon deck I talked about. It was an older version, so it was not nearly as good as it could have been because I was like 15 or 14. And the guy I was playing against had this like super counter spell deck, and it was just like it was white blue. This was before Azorius was a thing, so it wasn't even called Azorius. And it was like, I got Orm's Chant, I got Force of Will. It's like whatever you play, I'm just gonna counter it, and then I'm gonna kill you with a Mishra's Factory. I'm like, this is the saddest game I've ever played.
Yeah, like is this fun for you? Like is this?
This is not fun. There's zero interaction. I mean, he's interacting with me, but I'm not interacting with him.
Truly. It's like it's like the bully who's holding your head and you're trying to
he's just punching you. You can't hit me. It's like, this is fun. This is fun. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I guess the high road is walking away, but like
I mean, I walked away, but that was after I lost 2 games in a row. So
fair.
I'm not bitter.
No, clearly we can tell.
Yeah.
All right. This is a whole ass comic strip.
This is clearly like I stole the inspiration. Like again, if you guys are thinking that I'm actually drawing all this, I'm not. This is clearly something else that I've stolen.
Refer to the college humor.
Exactly.
Watermark.
Like, I don't want to take credit where credit is not due, but this ties into one of my maybe most favorite Magic the Gathering tropes, is that people who play Magic the Gathering are fundamentally unlovable people who are incapable of finding mates. And I will say this was definitely true for myself as a strapping young lad, not strapping enough to find a mate, but strapping nonetheless. And so this is just entertaining to me, is like, because I've been at these dating tables, and it's like, the awkward parts of talking through an early relationship, and it's like revealing what you like and what you don't like. And this is entertaining to me, is like, you're a couple dates in with somebody who you're like, you're into, and you're like, I really like Magic. It's like, no, I really, really like Magic. And it's like, oh God, no. It's like, it just entertains me. It's like, this is funny. This is like, if she knew how much I liked Magic, I'm talking about my wife now.
Yeah.
Would she have actually married me? I'm like, well, maybe not. So it just hits a nerve in a way that I think is wonderful.
Oh, that's fantastic. It reminds me of those ones where people are like, oh yeah, my wife was like, you spent $40 on that deck, and then you're like, oh no, on the card.
I spent them on the sleeves.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just the sleeves.
I will say, not to disillusion everyone, but we were chatting before the stream, and both of us have found that a foot in with the executive wing by being like, y'all ever heard of Magic? Because, at a certain level, nerds are nerds.
People who can conceptualize very complicated things like Magic the Gathering, which is a Turing complete game. Right. You have a certain type, and it gives you a leg up. And I'm not going to say it gives you a leg up because you know Magic the Gathering, but people who know Magic the Gathering at a high level can achieve a lot of things, and so they tend to trend in one direction. So it helps in some places.
Yeah, I think so, because then they're like, well, wait, what do you play? What are you Gruul? Because then they're like, all right, you're we don't need to talk.
No, maybe not. Maybe you can be in a different department.
Yeah. All right.
Be careful. Be careful saying what color combo you like when you have those discussions from a career perspective.
I mean, real. I always go with Orzhov, and people are like, "Great, you can have a promotion." You clearly know.
I think that would work if you're applying to a government job, but I don't know if I'd hire you if you were Orzhov.
You don't think Orzhov are capitalists through and through?
I agree with that, but like they're like, you know, death and taxes, 100%.
You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
All right, up next.
Yep, this one I threw this together and you know, I don't even remember where this came from, but it's like when I think about modern Magic the Gathering, one thing that is very entertaining to me is just how many lines of rules text are on these cards. And some cards, they've put keywords in place so that they can fit all the text on the card. And like that's fun to some degree, like having these super complicated cards with all this stuff. But on the other side, it's just like I look at it, I'm like, man, I don't want to read all that. Like that's like, and you look at it as like half of it doesn't actually make a difference unless there's a certain circumstance going on. I'm like, yeah, pray for me. I'm going to read through this long and arduous card. I just feel this applies more and more these days, where flavor text is like pushed to the bottom, and you know maybe it's sitting down by the artist at this point because there's no room.
Real. So I will say, I mentioned earlier that I've been doing more deck brews recently. And one of the cards that folks were recommending to me over and over again was some card that is on the reserve list, and it's a stairwell with a bunch of zombies in it. And
Tombstone Stairwell. Yep.
Great, nailed it. I knew you were going to know the name of it, and I didn't have to keep looking. I tried to read it out loud. I'm not joking, 4 or 5 times, and I was like, I can't play this. Because...
At least it's not Chains of Mistopheles. I can't even pronounce Mistopheles, but at least it's not that card, which needs a flow chart on the specific box. And that's an old card, like a super old card. It's like you got a trough where early in the day they made these really complicated cards that were like, there's this giant text box. It's like, I don't know what this means. And then they got good at it and they made cards that were like, yeah, it's like a line of text, like Null Rod or things like that. It's like, this is a super impactful card that's got like 2 lines of text. And now we're back way up here where it's like, this is 10 lines of text and half of them are keywords that have 5 lines of text each. So it's actually like 20 lines of text on a card.
They are way worse
now,
now,
a little
right?
much. Yeah.
Do you have anything in your collection in particular that you're really proud of? So like a card that you own that's like an oldie, or I felt like you had it right next to you. Do you?
I do.
What is it? Are you gonna show it off?
I like this one.
Ooh.
This, I mean, it's the only like, this is the most expensive card I have by far. And I don't even know where we found this. It was probably in a collection back in the day, but I'm like, I got to keep this one safe because it's like, that's cool. Like that's a keepsake, and like that's a fun one. But other ones that I really enjoy, like this one right here, like questing, this is the questing Flettigriff. Like this one was actually signed by Matt Cavada.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool. I kind of like that. Like it's fun. Like it's a fun card to have. And like I actually considered making a commander deck around that card. And it's like, that's kind of a fun card to make a deck around. But I have not actually done it yet. So it's maybe TBD.
Someone is asking you to verify, is that a time twister?
It is a time twister.
It is a time twister.
And it is a revised time twister. That's the only expensive card I have. Well, I've got other cards, but that's the most expensive card that I have.
Sure. Do you have like a storage strategy for how you like store all your bulk, or are you not in the business of buying a bunch of cards at this point?
Unfortunately, I'm in the business of buying a bunch of cards because I make the decks for BDE. But those cards, thankfully, are not worth too much, which is nice. But my bigger challenge is my giant binder of the 9 card ones. Like I will store the valuable cards like that in a binder that's sitting in the closet and sitting upright so that the cards aren't kind of mashed together. But that's the best I got. Everything else just goes in a box. I'm like, I don't have time for that.
Yep. I mean, that makes sense. All right, we got
this one's special and gets a specific pack.
Yes.
Like specific plastic pack thing.
It is it is surprisingly I just exited out of it. It'll be only in a bag up in a second. It is surprisingly in a very slim, very cheap. I think that's what, like $1 like plastic thing. It's not even in a hard body. You're like, I'm not even gonna get this graded. This is the level. Then I'm gonna
I'm
put
not
it
going
in.
to
I
get
like
it graded.
it.
I'm not going to get it graded. It's not worth it.
It's
like, I mean, it's
perfect.
worth it, but I'm like, I'm not going to do it. Like,
No.
it's a keepsake for me. Like, I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it somewhere you can see it. Gaze
Exactly.
upon it. All right. What's up here? Is this
I
feels
love
like
this
a
one.
yeah? This feels like a normie
I
meme.
did not make this one. I
Okay.
did not make this one. I did. This is funny. This is like the irony is like, you know, you go to a bar and you're like, you know, you're interacting with everybody, and you know, there's the cliques and things like that, and it's like, yeah, the people who are gonna come up to you are people who know that you play Magic the Gathering, and they're gonna look at you like this, and like just the irony in that is just so funny to me as somebody who grew up as being, I won't say I had all of these things. I won't tell you which ones I had and which ones I didn't. I did play Magic the Gathering, so that's the one of them I did have. But it's just entertaining to me, like the irony and just the tragic inversion of this one. And it just hits me every time. I love it.
Yes, it is quite the opposite of the one that we saw earlier, the cartoon, right? It's like,
Exactly.
oh,
Dramatic
what if?
irony goes a long way. A long way.
We're subverting expectations here, okay?
That's correct. And that works really well in memes.
It truly does. All right, we've got God. We've got white, red, green, black saying, why can't you just let people have fun? And then blue is just screaming.
This might be one of the earliest memes that I dug up. And
Yeah.
I appreciate that I found this because this is just amazing. It's like you look at this, and this was probably made 10, 15 years ago. So it's not new. And it just tells you how much that has not changed. And it's just so entertaining. It's like, nobody likes blue. Nobody likes counterspells. Nobody likes to play against a deck that just makes you not play anything and just stops what you play. It's like it's like people are gonna say like, oh, you're super anti counterspell. Like you should never play counterspells. Like, I get it. I understand counterspells. It's fine. I understand. But this is funny. Like this is
funny.
Why do we not like blue? Is because blue does not want us to have fun, and that's why we don't like blue.
It's a good one. All right, the last one that we have to talk about before we pivot is you come to Gruul.
I love the Guilds of Ravnica, as I've mentioned, and I've actually found the most memes on Gruul, and probably because they're brainless big stompies. And there's a lot of them out there. I posted a lot of them. It's kind of like Mono Red, but part 2 with even less brains, because I guess the green makes it even dumber. But it's like this, the Gruul is so entertaining to me, but it's just like, play big creature, attack with big creature, attack with big creature, attack. It's like, that's just all it is.
Yeah.
And there's, like, I can appreciate that. I love that. I love that about red green. But just the fact that there's just so many memes dumping on Gruul just entertains me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Entertains me to no end.
The Gruul players are sort of like the gym bros of the
exactly
Magic format,
correct.
right?
They're just like, yeah, exactly what they're doing.
All right, let's talk BDE. What the hell? What is BDE? I reached out to you because I was like, yo, I was today years old when I realized you're not just a meme account. You are a format. What?
Well, I myself am not a format, but I would hope that I'm working on creating one.
We got rid of the four. You're just a mat.
Exactly, that's correct. That was really good. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. That's why I'm the professional.
There you go. And so BDE is a concept that was born out of my own experience in Magic the Gathering. And so as someone who was really into it in, the early years, teenage years, going off to college, going off to a job, going off to a family, there was burnout. It's like, I can't do that. Like, I can't keep up with standard. I can't keep up with really anything. And I still want to play this game because I love this game. This is the best game. And I want to bring my family, I want to bring my friends in to play this game. But I just can't. Like, I can't keep up with standard. I can't keep up with commander. I can't keep up with anything. And so out of that frustration came, how do we preserve this game, and how do we figure out what the problems are that's causing this frustration? And so I came up with 4, like I'm this critical thinker kind of guy. There's 4 problems in Magic the Gathering, and not that they're problems that are causing people to like quit the game or like causing them to just abandon it completely. It's like these are stress points, these are friction points is there's 4 taxes. You've got a time tax, because if you want to play fun formats like drafting, or if you want to construct decks for Commander or for Standard, you got to put hours into the game. Like drafting, you got to spend hours building the deck, maybe an hour, like let's say an hour. And then you got to play them. The cube is the same way. Constructed formats, it takes a lot of pre-work, and you got to build and maintain the decks. And it's like, that just takes a lot of time and energy. And for some people, that's okay. And they want to do that. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a friction point. And for other people, that's not, time can be a very valuable resource for some people that they're not going to allocate to that. The second one is interesting, is the mana tax. And in looking at Magic the Gathering, like I once I saw this, I cannot stop seeing it. Is while mana is at the heart of Magic the Gathering, the resource system, it's cool and it's very innovative, and it works really, really well. But I can't stop seeing this now, is the most expensive cards in Magic the Gathering are all just cheating on mana. It's like, okay, let's get this card just cheats on mana, so it's going to be worth $55 now. And this card lets me get mana, it's going to be $65. It's like every single card, it's not all of them, but like the vast majority. Just think how many of the Power 9 cards is related to creating cheap mana. Like, exactly. So the mana tax is like kind of serious, is because if you want to play the game and play it well, you've got to spend money to have the right mana, and it's going to hurt if you don't. And so beyond the mana tax, the architect tax is like, as I think about if I'm going to introduce Magic the Gathering to a new player, and I take a deck that I've built, let's say this deck that uses Zerlan of the Claw and dragons and all that stuff, and I give it to them, they're not going to understand how to use that. Like they didn't build the deck. They don't understand it. They weren't the architect or the curator of that deck. And so me, as someone who's played the game for 20 years, it's exciting for me to build a deck and then play it. Build and then play. Somebody who's new to the game, they have no idea how to build a deck, much less play it. And so giving them a deck that they've not built and they've never built before anything is just, to me, that's torture. It's like, how would they understand the strategy? How would they understand how that even works? And so I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Commander is probably the worst way to introduce a new player to Magic the Gathering, because you're like, here's this really complicated deck, and by the way, there's the politics involved. You got to figure all that out. And I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out how to attack and block, bro. I don't need all this. It's like, it's very complicated. And so that part's really, really difficult. And then like the brain tax, and we talked about this with the memes, and I like to make fun of this, is keyword soup is just killing us. Like there's this massive card with a bunch of text, and like there's the keywords all over the place, and there's no flavor text anymore that takes up space that is just fun. Like I make fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, you go into a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, let's just read a bunch of mortgage statements, and that's better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Magic the Gathering sometimes feels like that, where there's like all these cards on the field, and it's like each one is just this block of text. And like, if I'm trying to introduce a new player to the game, or even if I'm just playing the game and like I've never seen this card before, I'm like, wow, that hurts. Like my brain is starting to get overloaded by all this, and it's not great. And so I take like those 4 taxes: the time tax, the mana tax, the architect tax, the brain tax. And me and my play group were trying to figure out, how do we play in this environment where some of us are not going to be all about spending all these resources and time and energy, and some will, some won't. Like, how do we do this? How do we make this actually work? How do we keep playing this game? And we came up with a solution that we've been kind of working with and modifying over time that I think is actually kind of special, which is why we created this format, this BDE format, to kind of show everybody how it works. And so the inception of this format is actually a really old concept that nobody's ever heard of, which is kind of funny. Have you ever heard of Type 4?
No.
No, nobody's ever heard of Type 4. I've never met somebody who's ever heard of Type 4. There is an article on Star City Games, and this is like a 2005 article, talking about Type 4.
Okay.
And Type 4 is limited infinity. Limited infinity is a very simple concept. It's like, let's get a just giant box of cards. Let's draft the box of cards, and let's play without mana. Let's have everyone has infinite mana. Everyone plays 1 spell a turn. That's great. Like, let's have a good time. And the top, like the title of the article, you go find this, is A Way to Enjoy Magic Again. Back in 2005. It's like, wow, that's like, okay, that's interesting. That's something to listen to. And so like the concept of limit infinity is interesting because that kind of solves your mana tax. It's like, okay, so if everyone is infinite mana, it doesn't really matter that you have dual lands. It doesn't matter that you have a force of will. Like they're all kind of the same thing, and you can kind of do what you want. So that's kind of that kind of helps with that process. And the aspect of that we modified is the kind of cube draft part of Type 4. Is like, if I'm going to take this and I'm going to share it with a new player, or even if I'm going to play with a bunch of people that don't have a lot of time, we're not going to cube. Like we're not going to spend an hour cubing and designing decks and doing all that stuff. Like nobody's got time for that. So let's actually adapt something from a completely different format. And this is very relevant because the secret layer just kind of came out yesterday. Dan? Everybody loves Dan.
I did. I was able to score some.
You got some? Excellent. Very good. Like that's a classic format, been around for so long. And that format's really cool because it's 2 players that share one deck. And that's a weird way to play the game. And in Dan it works because it's kind of like you're playing a deck of cards. It's like, okay, we're going to play some Dan. Let's shuffle up the deck of cards, deal it around. And when me and my play group were looking at, like, how do we make this work? That's the time tax. And that's the architect tax. Is we don't want to draft, like, we don't like the constructed formats because some decks are going to be super good and other decks are going to be terrible. So we want to draft. We want to do this more limited sort of thing. But we don't want to spend the time drafting. And so Dan, as an example, just everyone plays from the same deck. Everyone has a shared graveyard. This is fine. Like it's just one deck you're kind of putting on the table. You play with it. That's great. And so we adopted that, and that works really well. You just stick a stack of cards on the table and you just play through them, and you have a good time with it. And so that's a game changer. Like each person doesn't need to bring a set of cards to the game night. It's like, okay, one person has a set of cards and everyone just plays it. So that really helps with with that sort of thing.
So I don't want to distract you too much, but we did have a question, which you may or may not be able to answer. Is Dan the fish or the boat?
That's a great question. And I maintain that it's the fish because the format Dan is called Forgetful Fish, and it wouldn't be called Dan if it was boat.
That is using your critical thinking skills. I love it. Okay.
I got to do it. That's a good question. A very good question. That format is so old. You can find that format, like the deck list, anywhere online. The cards are dirt cheap. Like if you did not snag the secret layer, it's really cool they did that because the cards and the art and all that stuff. But you can go build that yourself. Like those cards are not expensive cards.
You can
I highly recommend you do it.
Build it yourself, and there's a lot of folks who have built their own sort of like, so Dan is mono blue.
Yes.
And a lot of folks have come out and built their own like mono red version of Dan or mono green version. I
have not yet found a mono red version of Dan that I think is fully representative of the format. Like I feel like a mono red Dan is just like 3 mountains and all lightning bolts. And I haven't seen that yet. I guess it's not very hard to make, but maybe just no one's thought of that yet.
Yeah. So for those who are uninitiated in the beauties of Dan, like what in particular, aside from the shared deck, is special about the format? How is it different? Like, how does it hit different, I guess, than just like playing, standard command or whatever?
Yeah. So if you've ever, and I imagine many people have, like if you've ever played a game of Hearts or a game of Euchre, if you're from the Midwest, or like any shuffle up card game that's out there, let's say Go Fish, which is a great example because we're talking about Dan. It's like you just take a deck of cards, you slap it on the table, you deal it out, and you play the game. And you can play that game, and you can have a conversation while you're playing the game, and you can enjoy the experience. It's not just you're like super focused on what's the right next play. It's like it's pretty obvious what the next play is normally. It's like something you're kind of enjoying throughout the process. And so I think it lets you kind of hone some specific Magic skills, but it's also very specifically focused where it really drives a collaborative experience rather than one where it's like, okay, we got all these decks. One deck's about, the turtles. One deck has, the super overpowered counter spells. The other deck is all about board wipes. It's like, I'm not going to knock that. That's actually pretty fun sometimes. But in Dan, like the simplicity of the experience, I think is what drives people to it. And that I appreciate.
Yeah. I have not had the pleasure to play yet myself, but like I said, I was able to snag a copy of it, so I'm looking forward to play. I have heard that it is a lot about flexing or like learning about memory. So remembering what is on the top of the library.
What's next, and what's in the graveyard, what's in the top of the library, because you're memory lapsing things to the top of the library. You got to know if you're drawing or not drawing at the right time. So it's interesting. Like there's only a certain number of things you can do during the game, because there's a limited number of cards. But you got to remember those things. It's like kind of like a game of any card game is like you're trying to understand what other people have played and things like that. Very similar. It's very much more complicated than a game of Hearts, but it's very similar in concept.
Okay. So you talked about also sort of like the architect tax, which I think, we associate to drafting, and it is a time suck. With that said, when you were sort of evaluating like barriers to entry and like how to make maybe a format that's more approachable, it seems like you resonated with Dan. Did you think about, or have you ever built your own cube? Has your group playtested that cube, and then you really realize like, that benefit that you get from curating the cards in your pool is kind of actually outweighed by the time that it takes to do that? Like, have you thought about cube at all?
It's a great question. So for a very long time, we've actually had multiple draft pools that we pull from. This was before the term cube was used. And so we would have a draft of like a certain number of cards and specifically curated cards to achieve a certain goal, and we draft those and we play those. And we still do that, to be honest. Like it's not something that's gone. But as time goes on, as children multiply, I'll put it that way. The amount of time that we can spend doing that. Exactly. The amount, and it's not just for me, but for the people in my play group, it gets more difficult to make that actually happen. And to be able to spend time, 4 people sitting around a table, when among those 4 people there are 8+ children that are running around, it's very hard to do that. And just gets complicated. And we still do that. Like there are times that we've allocated to go and play that game, or we go and we go buy the latest set, or we go and buy a set that's a couple of years old and we go draft those. There's space for that, but that's at this point maybe 15% of what I end up playing. Because just from a time commitment, it's too much.
Have you been able, so you said kids are multiplying, have you been able to hook any of the kids on Magic through the BDE format?
They need to learn to read first, and that gives you an idea of how young they are.
Girl, same. Honestly, same.
I'm excited for that opportunity to teach my kids and how to play Magic the Gathering, and I think this is a great way to do that, like this format that we've created. So I'm excited for that day when it comes, but literacy is important for that process.
Very real. Okay, so one big shared deck. It's a curated deck list, and we can talk about a little bit about the architecting in a second. Unlimited mana. You can only play 1 spell per turn, and no haste creatures. Is that the other one? I don't know why I pulled that out, but
that's fine. That's fine. There's like the 4 things that you should not do.
Okay.
In making a BDE deck. Like if you're playing with infinite mana, don't put a fireball in there. Like anyone who's played Magic the Gathering before is like, you can look at a card and be like, okay, if I had infinite mana, would this be a problem? Like that's easy. Like that's an easy thing to talk about. And so like the no X is important. Like if a card has X in it, it's probably not a good idea for this format, to be fair. And it's like, that's easy. It's like, if there's anything in there that causes an infinite amount of loop of anything, damage, life gain, draw, turns, you don't need to do that. And for any person who's ever played Magic the Gathering, it's typically very easy to figure out if a card does that. Like any of the cards that are called invokers, like any card that has the word invoker in it, just ignore it, because it's like, I'm going to gain 5 life for 20 mana. It's not 20, it's like 8 mana.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you could do that an infinite amount of times, clearly. Like, don't do that. So those are like very easy for us. But outside of that, if you're talking about this stack of cards and you want to make sure that other players can access that, you also don't want to search that stack of cards at any time. So don't search the library, because you can theoretically, but you don't really want to, because it's just not fair to anyone else who doesn't know what's in there. And then the chaotic element that we add is like the no duplicates, similar to like Commander. Like we want to make sure that every card in there is unique, so that you don't really know what's coming, which makes it really fun. So that's like, you need to do that for how to build. But then there's like, how do you optimize? You can make a BDE deck, a big deck, that is this crazy nonsensical stack of cards and have a good time with it. I've done it. It's really fun. For people who want to have that challenge. It's like, okay, we've got like Grip of Chaos in there. We got Last Laugh in there. All the enchantments that do these terrible things, you can throw them in there and have a great time. That's not good for new players. Like, they'll be so confused and have a horrible time. Actually, with Grip of Chaos, nobody's gonna have a good time, but that's kind of the point. And so there's ways to optimize that for new players if you want to bring in somebody who's never played Magic the Gathering before. So, for example, making sure that cards don't have excessive text on them. I say, like, if you got 5 lines of text, that's good. More than that, maybe not. Like, it's probably not the greatest idea. And there's exceptions, but you know, you want to limit that working memory overflow that people need to have in their brains. And then preventing the keyword soup. And this one's fun. Like, I have spent 10 minutes trying to explain to a new player what trample means. Because they're learning how to attack and block. And they like, what's trample? I don't understand. Like, we take that for granted because we've been playing, like, I've been playing cards with trample, just trample, no real text, just trample for like 20 years. So like, of course it means it just goes over the attacker or the blocker. It's fine. But like, nobody gets that if you're new to the game. And so limiting the keywords as much as physically possible, or if there are keywords, having the full rules text in the card goes a super long way to making this game approachable to new players. And it's crazy how new cards these days just do not do that. Like, they're not even close. Like, you got keywords all over the place. It's like biscuit 5 on the bottom of the card. And I'm like, what does this mean? Like, I don't know what this means. And I been playing the game for a really long time. So keyword soup, permanent types. I'm just going to tell you, planeswalkers, people don't know how to do planeswalkers.
Okay.
Like, I've play tested planeswalkers. New players are like, what is this? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Or like battles. Like, what is battles? Like, I don't understand. It's like, similarly, things like day and night, or, you know, who's the monarch, or like, I took the opportunity to build a commander deck, which is just every single possible terrible keyword in Magic the Gathering, and I posted it online. It's like, this is terrible. Like, I took this and you do that, you put like the Elesh Norn, like the full Phyrexian flavor, the text on there is like, it's just a deck of cards that like everyone for every single card needs to pull out their phone, sigh, and look it up. It's like, I don't understand what any of this means. Like, and you look at all these cards, like the full art leopard that they just released, and it's like, that's like 20 lines of text on there. And I look at that, and I want to tell everybody this very clearly. When somebody new to Magic the Gathering looks at your card that you think is obvious, that's what they see. They see a card that's Phyrexian text all the way down, and they don't understand a bit of it. And so you really need to think about, when you're engaging new players, how do you make a stack that is accessible to them? It's actually not that hard, but you need to kind of turn your brain around a little bit to be like, do they actually know what a battle is? Because they don't. And it's going to take you about 20 minutes to explain what a battle is. So the last one, and you mentioned this, don't be hasty. This is from my playtest. In this format, sometimes creatures don't last the full turn. And so some creatures having haste, like I put creatures with haste every so often in the deck, and it makes sense for some creatures. But in general, they end up being overpowered, and that's just based on my years of playtesting. And that's just my recommendation. You can avoid that if you want to. That's an optimization recommendation, but it's just what I think.
Yeah.
You'll probably, in the stack I put together, you'll probably find one card with haste in there.
Okay.
And by the way, it has the full rules text of haste. Well, maybe not in what I sent you.
Okay, so 2 things. Number 1, so you sent me a deck list of 242 cards, which feels like a very arbitrary number. And also, this format, you say, supports 2 to 8 players or 2 to 6 players. So can you help me work out, what is the math on this? Is the card pool, like, what is the math on the card pool? What is the math on the right player assortment?
That's a good question. And so I've built decks, big decks that are 50 cards. I would not recommend that for more than 3 players. Once you get up to 100 cards, that's good for 4 to 5, 150, 5 to 6, 200 plus. You could do 6 to 7 or 8.
Okay.
And so that's the general rule of thumb. It depends on the cards you put in there. If you put in a bunch of boring, slow cards, maybe you'll need more than that because you'll end up drawing more. But by nature, the format is pretty fast because you're playing big spells immediately. So it's not like you got a lot of turns to make an impact. And so once you get a multiplayer experience, sometimes that drags on a little bit longer because you get some kind of responses and things like that. But one-on-one, you can normally get things done in not very many cards, in my experience. Sometimes sometimes you can hit a standstill and it causes some very entertaining plays, but that's kind of my guidance.
And then when it comes to deck building, are you just throwing bulk together with the principles that you've already laid down, or are you have you like done a big deck themed around some particular thalids, for instance, your big thalid deck?
So that's a great question. And we've made several decks. One of them is, let's say, our master crazy. These are all experts at Magic the Gathering. And it's like 500 cards in the deck because we just like a huge deck. We like our decks big. That makes sense. And it's got the grip of chaos in there. It's got like all the crazy stuff in there because we just like having a good time. And like there's a once more worth feeling in there, which if you don't know what that card is, you probably should. These are cards that are just unnecessarily complicated, and the whole deck is like nothing in the deck is a win more card. Everything in the deck is like, if I'm behind, I'm going to take advantage sort of card. That's just like the way that me and my play group like to play. We like to have a good experience there. But we've created decks that are like, here's a pre-modern deck, like a deck that's just for pre-modern. Here's a deck that it focuses on a certain thing. You can make a BDE deck that's like, here's only Universes Beyond cards, or alternatively, here's a deck that's not Universes Beyond cards. You can do whatever you want there. I go either way sometimes. And so my main focus in building these decks, the ones that I put out there in the wild, are primarily what I would call starter plus decks. So decks that a beginner can play, but an expert can enjoy, which is really hard to do. And I'm going to put it out there. I'm not going to tell you what the deck list is because it turns out it's actually kind of complicated and there's a process behind it. But in our kind of analysis of like what fits that category is beginner friendly, fun for the experts. There's about 500 cards in total that actually do that in Magic the Gathering, which is kind of crazy. I'm not going to go into that's my tradecraft. I'm not going to go into details. But you can make a big deck out of almost any stack of cards, assuming that they're all unique. There's no X spells, there's no infinity, all that good stuff.
Excellent. I have played a vanilla cube before, which was actually pretty fun. It was like all things that didn't have text. Like truly, it was terrible. It was a great way to teach new players.
You spend a lot of time on your phone.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time on your phone.
Yep.
All right. Shall we get a game in?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me show you how to play.
Yes. I feel like we went through most of the rules. However, we didn't go through the deck list. Is there any highlights that you want to throw out for the deck list? Are you sort of like, no, let's just be surprised?
Yeah, good luck with that. Let's be surprised.
Let's be freaking surprised. Okay.
So this deck I threw together based on a combination of some cards I throw in my beginner-friendly deck and some cards beginner-friendly, expert, exciting, and then as well some cards I put in my master deck I play with my friends, because you're clearly not somebody who's never played Magic the Gathering before. And so if you look through these cards, like one thing I want to point out, like I put some kind of fun cards in here that are like, maybe not the cheapest cards, because when you make a deck, you can do
turtle card in my Magic set?
You bet it is. You bet it is. I did that just for you.
I love this. Okay, great, fantastic.
So when you look through these cards, what's important is kind of think about again what I said. The thing that I can't forget is like, what's the effect of mana on Magic the Gathering? Is the cards that cheat on mana are the cards that are super expensive. So if you go and you look at the counter spells in this deck, I don't need a Force of Will. I can play Dismiss, and that's better than Force of Will because you draw a card from that. And that card is like
sorceries, instants are here.
It's like 5 pennies. Very, very easy to get. Like you kind of go through there. You kind of look through. If you were to make a deck that has the latest and greatest cards that can counter spells, or the latest and greatest cards that are big stompy creatures, the latest and greatest deck that has these impactful enchantments, these are not the cards you would choose.
Yeah.
And that really shows what the effect of mana is on these on these cards is like we can choose cards that are just not that expensive. And I've thrown some fun ones in here, like Platinum Empyrean and things like that. It's like those are fun cards.
Yeah, they're just
I
fun
love that
card.
Platinum Empyrean is the best card ever because the one line attacks. Your life total can't change. Like you can beat that. That's a wonderful card.
It's a wonderful card.
You look through this. It's a wonderful card. You look through this is like here's a bunch of cards that like from a mana perspective I would never play these cards.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna play them now because I can.
Yeah.
And so it's like a bunch of cards you consider to be bulk. It's like no, it's not bulk. It's just you need to use it in a big deck.
So help me understand. We have infinite mana. Why do we have lands?
Look at all those lands. Are any of those lands basic?
They're not basic. They're not
all
basic.
All of those lands have abilities. And so in my beginner-friendly expert fun deck, I don't include land in that deck because there's no point. Like you don't want to explain land and like you can play a land every turn. Like you don't want to explain that to a new player. But with an experienced player, you can throw effective land into that deck that actually do something and they actually have an impact.
Okay. Wow. This is okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get some tainted streets. I'm gonna get my ass beat. It's fine. I'm used to it.
I mean, so I played this with 3 people who've never played Magic the Gathering before, not with this deck, with the beginner-friendly deck. And I did not win. And it was not close. And I appreciated that.
That is excellent. And the other thing is we start at 10 life because we want a quick game, right?
No, you can do 20, we can do 10. Doesn't really matter. I typically go with 20 because when you have cards in here that say deal 6 damage to target player, you probably want to start at 20.
You're the expert then.
I mean, you know.
I'll do it. Okay. Shall we say age before beauty?
I don't want to tell you how old I am, so you can go first.
Great. I shudder to believe that I am older than you, but it's true. I am pushing 40 at this point. Anyway.
Okay.
Wow, these cards. Okay, so we dealt our hands beforehand. I did not look at them. However, I feel pretty good about what I'm about to do, and by that I mean I feel pretty bad about it. I am going. It's this way. Nope, it's this way.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna play Blazing Archon. It's a 9 mana, 5/6 flyer. Creatures can't attack me, so I guess game over. Would you like to concede?
No, I'm just gonna terminate it.
What? You could just do that? Damn.
I can play 1 spell a turn. That's my 1 spell. You played your spell. I played mine.
You played. Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
I'm gonna draw my card.
I love how I was not able to get away with that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna play this guy. Seen that guy before?
I do. I opened quite a lot of these, but no. Shroud, huh? However, he doesn't have Shroud on cast yet.
It does not.
So I will void slime.
That's fair. Fair.
That's fair magic. Are we also not drawing cards? Should we have been drawing cards?
Drawing cards. I drew my card. You didn't draw yours.
Okay, but
I think you did drew. You draw your card.
Well, okay, so I went first. Would I draw on my upkeep or not because I was on the play?
If you went first, you don't get to draw first because it's only a 2-player game.
So now it's my turn, so I will draw.
You get to draw your card.
Fantastic. And I will... This is really, really bad. I'm
just gonna try to make your life difficult.
Can we not do that maybe? Can we just like be chill and cool? What would it be like if we were chill and cool? All right, I am going to play, and I'm sorry that it's crooked for you, but Sapradian Empires Volume 7. You
better choose that Black Thrall.
As it comes into play, choose White Citizen, Blue Cameron, Black Thrall, Red Goblin, or Green Sapperling. I can pay 3, tap, put a 1/1 token of that. So yeah, the Thralls tap for colorless? No,
it's just a 1/1 Thrall.
It's just a 1/1 Thrall.
Just think back to the knowledge of Magic the Gathering. How many cards are destroy target non-black creature as long as it's not black?
Yeah,
normally, you go with the Black Thrall.
This art on this book is doing things to me.
In a good way or a bad way?
I think both. I think a little column A, little column B. All right.
Okay.
Do you have a response?
Original Time Spiral. Oh no, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay, then I pass.
All right. Well, at the end of your turn, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to draw on my turn. I like saying at the end of your turn, you know, I'm just not going to do anything. We're gonna play an arcane encyclopedia. Can you see that? We'll put that over here so you can actually see it. There we go.
Are you calling me old? Tap 3,
No.
draw a card. See, this is the thing. I don't know the strategy for this yet, so I'm inclined just to say nope.
Bold of you to assume there's a strategy.
Okay, I will then attempt to overwhelming denial that.
That is an excellent choice because drawing more cards for me means I get to do more things.
Yeah, I feel like card draw is maybe the worst thing in this.
Card draw is kind of, I mean, you think about the stack of cards that you can play with infinite mana. You probably don't want to draw more of those, or you don't want your opponent to draw more of those.
Seriously. And then I would like to make...
Show me that thallid.
Yeah, I want to make a
Or
thallid.
thrall, sorry.
Whatever it is. But again, you and I talked about this. Neither of us are experts on this. How the hell... I feel like...
QE.
No, how do I make a token off of this? Because usually there's like a thing. There's like a hotkey for it. Re-import.
You know, if you want to be
Emblems
really
and
boring,
token.
you just take a dice. Like, I'm an old school guy. I just take a card and flip it over.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Then I'll just... Yeah, perfect. Perfect. I got one. I can actually, you know what I can do? I can just make a token copy of it, and then I'll flip the token over.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
That's a good idea.
Fan-frickin-tastic. Okay. I did
Play with
that.
your noggin.
I did that. Whatever. Everything's gonna be upside down for you.
Oh my gosh.
I hate it here. I'm sorry. We're trying our best, okay? Some of us, our best is...
Some of us are trying our best.
Yeah, some of the best is just simply not good enough. Is
really
this... Is that... Hey... You know I have feelings, even though I'm a VTuber. I have feelings. Okay, so instants I can play on your turn, which is chill. Sorceries I cannot.
That's correct. Magic rules goes.
Do I have a maximum hand size?
Yeah, 7.
Can I have a reliquary tower, please?
There's one in the deck. You haven't found it yet?
No, I haven't found it.
I definitely put one in the deck. And a Graceful Adept.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Well, I can always discard. So I think the card I will play for my turn is going to be Heed the Mists. Put the top card of my library into my graveyard, then draw cards equal to that card's CMC.
I'm just hoping it's going to be a land.
No, it can't be. It's going to be something that is 12 mana.
That's not bad.
I mean, what is that, 5?
That's pretty good.
1.
I'm regretting not countering that, to be honest.
You can still counter it.
No, once you flip the card, it's kosher. That's the stack works.
I haven't technically flipped any of the cards. I literally can't see them at all.
It's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I love Heed the Mist because it's like a lottery ticket. And nobody's ever heard of that card because it's from the original comic.
Holy shit.
It's a lottery ticket.
I wish that I drew the land that we talked about, but I did draw a different land. So I will play land for turn because that's how Magic works. I will play Key or Keep.
More tokens.
Yeah, I'm doing tokens. If that's cool. If that's cool with you, I'm just gonna keep.
Smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, and then I will discard to hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead.
You played your spell. You played your Heed the Mist.
I did play my Heed the Mist, and I'm gonna discard the Zealous Inscriptor.
Before you discard, how many cards are in your hand?
Well, I had. Oh no! What are you gonna do? Are you gonna mind rot me, son?
No, I gotta set an impact.
Do 1 damage to target player for each card in their hand. Cool, great, very cool, very chill. I will take 8.
So chill.
This is disgusting. All right, I'm gonna discard the Zealous Inscriptor.
I got nothing on the field, but I did you 8 damage.
All right, go ahead.
You sure you don't want to attack me? That 1/1 block for all?
I'm scared. Listen,
Yeah, it's true. It's the end of your turn. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, I'm going to draw my card. Let's see what we got. Gosh, this is terrible. I'm going to nonchalantly search the graveyard.
Nonchalantly?
Nonchalantly search the graveyard. That's a terrible idea. We're gonna ignore that. And we're gonna play a Cloud Blazer.
Ooh.
Which is a very innocent card, and it's not that big, so you should ignore the flavor.
I'm sorry. Gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. I have a response.
Of course you do.
In response, perfect. I'm gonna deny the witch. Counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability.
Are you gonna maximize that, or are you just gonna make me lose 1 life?
Its controller loses life equal to the number of creatures I control. Yeah, I'll maximize it. I'll create two more creatures. So I have a total of 3 creatures.
Man, you suck.
No.
Okay. Hoggle.
This is just called being a BDE
this is gonna
player.
Sound silly, but how do I? Oh, wrong way. There we go. 17, and you suck because I wanted those 2 cards. But I guess that's life.
Hey, have you considered putting less counter spells in your BDE?
I have, actually.
And?
I'm not sure how many I put in here, but I'm enjoying it so far.
Well, what a turn that you have had. And I'll put this bullshit back here.
Something, but I'm still winning by the life total, so I'm not complaining.
Well, I guess you're not wrong. I will draw.
Always a good first start.
How dare you? Oh my god, this card is hilarious. I'm gonna play land for turn.
You've got more land?
Yeah,
There's only
of course.
like 8 of them.
Listen, I'm the new player, so they have to give me all of the good cards.
So you just making a bunch of 0-somethings?
Yep,
Okay.
It's the spring jack pasture. I can create a 1 goat. I can also sacrifice X goats to add infinite mana, but I gain infinite life.
You get, at least you get life for it.
Yes.
There's a reason I put it in there. Not a good reason.
No.
You're not going to do it? You're good? You're all good?
Well, I do have some interaction potentially, but you don't know that. I am going to go to attacks, and I will attack with not my 0/1. I'm going to attack with my 2 1/1s.
Gotcha, I hope not.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe I had a combat trick. I mean, I guess you would know.
I'm going to have to take 2 life.
All right, I pass. Turn to you.
All right, let's draw. This is great. Oh my gosh, who plays this game? Oh, I play this game.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna. I guess we're gonna have to start playing some weird stuff. We're gonna play this.
Bloodfire Colossus. Sacrifice it. It deals 6 damage to each creature and each player. Have we considered instead that I punish your ignorance?
Oh gosh.
I counter target spell it.
You do love the counter spells.
I'm just saying, you put them in the deck.
I did, and I love it. I love it so much.
1, 2, 3. So I gain 3, you lose 3.
Well, all right. Well, I'm done.
The tables have turned.
I think the tables are about the same. It's just I lost 3 life and you gained 3.
On your end step, I'm gonna make another 1
bunch of goats.
Goats
and sheep. Goats and sheep.
Goats and sheep and goats and sheep and goats and sheep and goats and sheep. And
if only they had a value to you.
They unfortunately might. Anyway, make a token copy. Okay, I'm gonna just leave them face up, except for the ones that I already didn't. Okay.
Yes. You just want to know what they are.
I mean, yeah. Nailed it. First try. Nobody noticed anything. All right. I don't understand why you would. I'm confused about this card. But I'll play it.
I love the cards I put in that deck.
I will play it. This is called Confusion in the Ranks. You might actually like it. Wait, no, you might like it. Are you sure you won't like it? You don't even know what it does yet.
Card is, and you have token generators. It's not good.
Okay, so you will.
I know exactly what that's gonna do, and it's not good.
So you're gonna put away Confusion in the Ranks. All right, valid, fair and valid.
I'm gonna shuffle one of these into there just for good measure. Yeah, we can.
Oh gosh,
shuffle this bad boy into the deck.
Man, this big BDE is a little intense.
It's the kind of the point.
We actually did have a question about memes. What are your thoughts on Sid Blair, aka Crack Style Guy meme? Do you know that one?
I am not aware of that offhand.
Fantastic, me neither, because it says, director, if you don't know what this is, do not look it up, make Matt explain it. So if you don't know it,
I don't understand it either,
Fantastic.
so I can't do anything for you.
Fantastic. Love when that happens. All right. You're up.
Oh, finally. Give me something good. That's not good.
Give me something
right.
good.
How do you like that?
Oh. I do not like them apples. Well, in response,
well.
I am going to make a copy of Token, make a
Okay.
make another one of those, make another one of those. Listen, you built the deck.
I did. You're just tokening up.
All right, that resolves. Moving to your end step.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Be
say.
gentle.
I'm gonna actually on your end step. I'm gonna cast Reviving Vapors.
Okay.
Reveal the top 3 cards of your library and put one of them into your hand. You gain life equal to that card's mana cost. Put the others into the graveyard. So.
Okay. See what you got.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Flip, flip, flip. We've got a Goblin Firebomb for 1. We've got a Mystic Snake for
Hard
4.
counter.
And we've got a Infernal Contract for 3. The Infernal Contract is draw 4 cards, lose half your life. I don't love losing half my life, but
Great
like
card.
you're
Great
not
card.
yeah, you're not really doing anything to me, and I've got a wall. So I'm kind of not worried about that. Mystic Snake, counter spells. Yeah, I've done that enough. It's kind of boring. It's true what they say about blue players.
It's true.
And then I don't really care about the Goblin Firebomb, so I will indeed put the Infernal Contract into my hand, gaining 3 life. Nope. 1, 2,
You're gonna lose
3.
it later, I hope.
I will see. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
It is a sorcery. I will go to my turn. I will draw. I've already made all my tokens.
You have made a lot of tokens. I'm just gonna attack with my 2/3.
You
At least he has
can't.
Death Touch.
You can't yet. You can't.
No.
F.
I'm gonna attack into your wall of tokens on my turn.
Okay. This is insane what I'm getting right now. It's like all the same type of card. I will Infernal Contract. It is sorcery speed. I will lose half my life rounded up. So 18 divided by 2 is 9.
I am so tempted to do something about
Do
that.
it.
But I'm just
Do
so
it.
excited for you to lose life.
No.
No, you can lose half your life. It's fine.
Are we sure?
It's fine.
Are we
Fine.
sure?
It's
Are we
fine.
sure?
Fine. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm fine.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna roll the dice. You're just gonna draw a bunch of basic land. Wait, there's no basic land in there.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't get flooded in this
Darn it.
format, can I? F.
Value engine.
Ooh, you're in for a treat. Go ahead. Oh, I guess I'll attack. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will attack with my 4. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna attack with my
You're flipped
4
over,
1 1.
Soprani.
My 4 1 1s. You're gonna block
I'll
with
block
one of them?
One of them.
Great. You've
Oh,
done
yeah.
so. One of them has died. It went to
And you
live on
lose
a
a life.
farm.
Hey, you lose a life. Something died.
Oh,
the card.
good. But you lose 3 life, so.
I did lose 3 life. But now I'm almost 1
1,
life away
2,
from it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck. I mean, oops. I'm gonna get rid of this one called Deadly Tempest. 1, 2, 3.
Because you don't want to
4,
blow up all
5,
creatures
6,
and lose 10 life?
7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to get rid of one more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Blight Keeper. It's just a 1/1 flyer. Oh wait, sacrifice him. You lose 4 life. I gain 4. That was a mistake.
Most things are.
That was a mistake. What do you mean most things? Whatever.
The great thing about this game is there's no right or wrong answer because the card you draw could be the complete opposite of what you wanted, and it's just a wonderful thing. I'm going to draw my card and regret life for it.
Fantastic.
Okay. Well, I'm going to... That's weird. I don't really want that, or that, or that, or that. I'm going to play a Daring Apprentice.
And it has summoning sickness.
Of course.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to, in response to your cast, I'm going to moide your poison-tipped archer.
All right.
Moided.
Well, you do lose a life for that. I hope you know.
If only I could gain life somehow. I will also make a token copy there, make a token... Okay, wait. Make a token copy here, and make a token copy here. Wow, I sure got a lot of things. If only I had some buffs. Is there any way to get value off of these?
You can sacrifice them and gain life. At least the kobolds? Sheep or goats.
Yeah, the goats I can. The kobolds I can do nothing with, unfortunately.
That's the value.
All right, I will draw. Flip. Well, that's not good for me. I don't care for that. That was actually, that one sucked. How many cards in hand?
4.
Do you have any counter spells?
Probably.
I don't know. I've played a lot. No, get out of here. All right, for my spell per turn, I will attempt to cast Angel of Suffering.
Okay.
It's a 5/3 flyer. If damage would be dealt to me, I prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. We're sharing a library, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you did disallow? Cool. Very cool, very chill. You're not sorry. You sound pleased. You actually sound pretty pleased with yourself.
There's an aspect which is just, entertained by torture.
Oh my god.
Is that masochism? I don't know.
So
now you're gonna attack me again.
Yeah, then I will attack you again. I will attack with these 4. Come on, 4.
All right. Okay. If you say so. I'm not gonna block any of those.
None of them?
8, 7, 6, 5. No.
All right.
Why would I sacrifice my beautiful counterspell creature?
I don't know, for like shits and giggles. Go ahead.
That's true. Well, I'm going to do that to sacrifice it to counter a spell. But now it's my turn. All right. This is all weird. All very weird. All right. You are at 7. It's a good life total. Good life total. I'm at 5, which is nice. We're going to play this card. Have you ever seen this card before?
I don't. Describe it to me.
Effort. So this card, you can look at it, but I get to return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield, and you can do it too. But if you do it, I get to do it again.
Interesting. What if instead of that?
How about I do anyway?
Interesting. Okay, maybe I'm out of counter spells. I only have other things. All right, that resolves. I'm not gonna do it. I don't need anything.
You're not gonna do it. Okay.
No. Okay. I have enough. Do you not see how wealthy I am with all of my tokens?
You're very wealthy in the 0-1. Very wealthy in the 0-1.
Listen, that's a rounding error, okay?
Mm-hmm. Now there's a really bad answer and a really good answer in this graveyard and what I need to bring back. And I'm tempted to get the really bad answer.
Hey, a bad answer is still an answer.
A bad answer is still an answer. What does this guy do?
Oh my god, wait, is it the can't attack me? Actually, maybe don't do that. Maybe if you could just not.
It's either that or the Bloodflower Colossus. The Bloodflower Colossus is a fun one. But that one would also kill me. Which is not great, obviously. I'm not in the mood for a suicide tonight. Blazing Archon's a nice choice, but then again, I already got rid of the Archangel, so that guy's gone. Do the Inquisitor. Although the Poison Tip Archer is more of the slow burn, which is fun.
Which is fun, but you are at 5 life, and I do have...
I am at 5 life.
I will have 5
got
1/1s on my upkeep.
You do have 5 1/1s, which is a problem. And so I'm rapidly running out of options. So I'm going to go with this guy. Very rapidly running out of options.
Okay, that resolves.
I guess it's your turn.
On your end step, I am going to make a token, make a token, make a token.
Couple tokens.
I will also, actually, let me do this one. I'm going to make my move. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Yeah, that's fine. You do it. You do that. You do that.
Well, that's all I got.
You do that. Okay, my turn. I draw. I will begin my turn by void rending. The spell cannot be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah, there's not much I can do about that.
Listen.
I guess I could destroy my own creature.
That's true.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's true.
I'm coming back from this. I'm coming back.
You still have a spell to cast.
How many tokens you got that can do me damage?
5.
Okay. Well.
Well, shoot.
Listen,
you were warned. You were warned.
I got a destroy spell, but unfortunately, your guys don't have flying.
Oh.
So that's gonna be the game. I got a counter spell left and a dust mangler, but that's it.
Okay.
That's it. I held out.
I had to destroy a destroy.
Oh my gosh.
I guess those are all my destroys.
I cooked hard with this.
You really did. I had two flyers with like bullshit on them. And then also the thing to counter your poison tip archer.
My gosh.
I know.
You had a nice hand. I like that.
Listen, I didn't cheat, I promise. Okay.
It's water under the bridge. Oh. It's fine.
Would we like to do salty runbacks and just leave everything in the graveyard?
That's fine.
How do you usually do this? If it's all about getting reps in.
Now, do you want to try something a little bit different?
Ooh, a little spicier?
End up in terror.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's deal 2 cards.
Oh god, okay.
How do you do this? Draw yourself 2 cards if you can. Oh, sorry, I'm searching. Can't do that. Draw yourself 2 cards.
Okay.
Okay. Draw 2 cards a turn, infinite spells per turn.
Infinite spells per turn, but we draw 2. Okay, so I'm seeing you're cooking. Do you want to go first because you're a loser?
I am a loser, and I will absolutely go first. We will play this and this, unless you want to respond to any of that.
Okay, so you got a hissing miasma. Whenever a creature attacks you, its controller loses a life, and you've got, you've also got a runic Thar the Unbowed. Unbowed, because he doesn't have a bow.
He has no bow. No bow. 0 bow.
Just an axe for a hand. An axe for a literal hand. Okay. Vigilance Reach. Attacks each combat if able. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, it deals 6 damage to that player. Are you insane?
Yeah, I am.
Are you actually insane?
I really am. Would you like to do anything to either?
Yeah, I'm going to obviously discombobulate this guy.
Okay.
Fuck that guy. Are you kidding me?
It's fine. We'll put it over here.
I have some more stuff.
Fine.
Look at the top 4 cards of your library, then you may put them back in any order. So I'm just going to draw them so that you can't look at them.
I would say I trust you, but I'm not.
And then I'll just put 2 back on top because that's how it works.
You're going to draw 2 of them, exactly. And I'm not going to interrupt that because I have no cards in my hand. But if you attack me,
yeah, like a chump,
you will lose 1 life.
No. No. What is this card? No. What the fuck?
This is what I'd like to call beast mode. And so you can absolutely play this game with more than 1 spell a turn, but it gets kind of fun. And sometimes it ends very quickly.
Okay, this is kind of some bullshit.
I think I've not seen the cards in your hand. I assume everyone is value.
No, actually not. I guess Like I just don't even know what to give you because it's like symmetrically bad. I guess that one's kind of good. Oh. All right, I'll do that one back on top.
Okay.
Guess you can see it, that's fine.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I will also do this one back on top.
That's great, because I only cast black spells.
Well, I don't know that you have a choice, actually, in this format. And I will... That's an instant. I'm going to cast this one. It's Soul Warden. She's very cute. She's very clever.
Very Exodus. Very Exodus.
Real. And then I will cast a creature.
I'm guessing you're getting the Rurik Thar back.
No, I'm
kidding.
No, I'm not. Sure. But I will go up by a life.
You need more counter spells in your life.
I do need more counter spells in my life.
I understand.
Listen,
the blue is hitting you.
It's calling me. It's calling me. All right, go ahead. All
right, I'm gonna draw these two wonderful cards that you've given me, and I'm so excited to draw them. I'm not. Here. Totally gonna play this. Totally gonna play this.
Really?
And I'm done.
Well, you can't. Surprise. Listen, you can't do it like that because I
drew them both. You want to counter any of them?
Well, yeah, I do want to counter them. So you have to be like, I played this. Does it resolve? Because you know I have a counter spell.
Not gonna. You know exactly what I'm gonna do, so you can counter it in whatever order you like.
Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't want this on my conscience.
You don't like. Okay, well you gave it to me.
No,
so
4 cards.
That's on you.
1.
Yep. I'm gonna
2.
Do it again. All right.
3. 4.
You're gonna give me my next set of cards for my terrible play, but you're gonna counter one of them again.
What the hell is this? During your upkeep, what is Echo? What is Echo?
You've never heard of Echo before? Echo in BDE means nothing. Like I gotta pay extra mana next turn, but I got infinite mana, so who cares?
Okay. This is broken. I hate this card.
Do they not play Echo anymore?
No, Echo's not in the current meta. Sorry.
Okay, that's a shame because it's wonderful.
Fuck. All of this is great. Well, I guess I'll put the slightly worse one on top. Ooh, that's broken. All of this is broken. I hate every single part of this.
Again, I cooked when I made this.
Did you?
Stack of cards. I did. And I appreciate that I put way more counter spells in here than I normally put in decks. I'm having a good time with it.
I'm doing both of the card draws there.
Okay, thank you.
Because of a very specific reason. I have infinite spells.
You're going to counter one of them?
No.
Oh, yes. I please attack with the Dragon Mage. I would love you if you attacked me with the Dragon Mage.
So we have Dragon Mage on the field. Draw 7 cards.
I would totally take 5 damage.
Wouldn't you, to draw 7 cards with infinite turns?
When you attack, you get to give me 7 cards, and I can play all of them.
Yep.
It's gonna be great.
But instead of that, I think I'm gonna actually just counter my own spell.
Don't do that to draw a card. That's a lumpy way out.
No, it's pretty cool. It's pretty
you want that
cool.
Back. All right.
It's pretty cool.
I get it. Because you know what's up there, and I get it.
Yeah, I do gain a life, though, because of
Very well
Warden.
done. Very well done.
I will play this versus Blueprint. Because it's technically better because it's not on a body, is my theory, but also like
this turn and get the other body.
Yeah. But also
Or you can wait and let me have it.
No, I will take it. I tap it. Okay. I tap that ass.
You're gonna RNG. You're gonna RNG for me. I get it. Well, at least you can attack me without losing life. Oh, and by the way, you used the non-mana ability, so you lost a life.
Oh no! All right, I lost a life. I do play a creature though.
You lost a life. Draw a card.
And then I then I gain a card from gain a life from getting that homie.
You do gain a life back. Okay.
And then what I will do is I will actually cast Ovulation Is this
I don't know.
ovulation? Ovulation.
It's definitely obulation because ovulation is something completely different.
Are we sure?
You know.
Are we sure?
There's a B and not a V.
So how do I shuffle this? Do you?
You just do this and then just shuffle.
But how? Do you know how to shuffle?
Oh yeah, you pick it up and go like this.
Oh damn!
There you go.
Look at you. You're a genius. All right.
Like that.
Draw 2 cards.
There you go.
F. Cool.
So you've been kind of playing with yourself a lot over there and not really doing anything.
Listen, I invited you here so that you could watch me play with myself. I don't know what you want.
I mean, I guess it's fine.
You don't have a yeah, this does nothing.
No.
So I guess I'm gonna attack with not this and not this, so I won't attack at all.
That's about right. Yes.
And I will pass.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my cards. 2 of them. All right. This sucks. We're gonna play a blood artist. You like that?
I feel like that's not. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay. Play a mind slicer. Don't read it. It's fine. It's fine card. Fine card. No problem.
Okay, so first what I will do is I will cast Fateful Showdown, targeting Blood Artist. While that's still on the stack.
Uh-huh.
Does it check my hand now?
You're gonna have to discard the cards in your hand to do damage. If you use the card in your hand, there's not gonna be any cards left because it all executes as one.
All right, so then
you gotta either blow it up or not.
Well, okay, so then I guess I'll do. I guess yeah. I can't. Yeah.
Say no to it or no.
I'm gonna ionize
no
this. Yeah.
All right. Gonna say no to it. It's a bold choice, Cotton.
I mean, you also
you can keep that in your hand. You didn't use it.
Mind Slicer died. Oh, Mind Slicer hit the battlefield, and then no, he didn't.
And then you
that said counter. That said counter. It didn't say destroy.
And I'm gonna.
Wait, you didn't deal? Hey, you gotta lose 2 life.
Why?
Because that's what ionize says.
I did. I'm at 18. Look at me.
All right. You're attacking with the 3/4.
The big beater. Big beater.
I don't care about that. I'll take the damage.
Yeah, nobody does. To be honest. All right, go for it.
All right. 1.
After all those machinations, we're almost tied.
Cards in hand.
None.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't look at my screen. I know you can see it. Get out of here.
I'm not looking at your screen. I'm playing the game reasonably. I only know every single card in this deck because I've made it,
All right, so I guess I will Fateful Showdown Blood Artist now because I have 2 cards in hand.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna gain a life for that.
Congratulations.
I'm very happy.
And I lose a life.
Lose a life. That's how that works.
Because I'm a loser.
That's correct.
Hey, you can't affirm that. No, you have to deny it. And then I will play Hannah, Ship's Navigator.
Oh no, what's in the graveyard?
1/2. I can pay 3 tap her. Return target artifact or enchantment card from my graveyard to my hand.
But what's in there?
Nothing.
There's nothing in there.
No, but what if you? Hey,
you gain a life though?
Yeah, and what if?
Gain a life.
And what if you blow this up?
I probably will.
Okay, I'll tap it to draw a card.
Well, at this stage, you got a lot more card draw than me, so you're definitely definitely making some progress.
I don't want to do this card. Why would you? No. No.
I think that's half the cards you said is like, I don't want to do this. No, this is terrible.
Yeah, this is for.
You want to.
This sucks. No, I don't care for this.
I
will attack you for.
Oh, by the way, you lost a life.
From
you lost a life.
Activating that. Yeah. All right, 1. 2.
Ooh. You just played.
I can't do that. So 2. 2 damage.
All right.
I'll pass.
I'll do it. Okay. Good beats. Oh, this is terrible. Right. We will play a Drowned Rusalka. And by the way, you lost 2 life for attacking me for 2 because I have a enchantment. Sorry, I forgot that. end.
Sacrifice a creature, discard a card, then draw a card.
And we are you good with that? You good with that, Drowned Rusalka?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna swing in for the beats again.
3.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Of course, whenever I use the Drowned Rusalka, I lose a life, so that's fine.
Damn. Anything else?
Life is hard. What else can I do? I'm good.
Life is hard. I'll just sit here and ruminate for a while. Oh. All right, cool. Okay. What is your problem with this?
I have a lot of problems.
Why is this the deck that you have chosen to do?
I want to give you a good time, and I decided to not do that.
Search.
Yeah.
So I can get an enchantment or... Okay, so nothing.
You got to kill more stuff if you want stuff in the graveyard.
Real. All right, I'm going to...
Lose a life.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Lose a life, draw a card.
Totally worth it to draw a card.
I think so. Okay, I'm gonna Seer's Vision. Seer's Vision, all opponents play with their hands revealed. Sacrifice Seer's Vision, look at the top players.
This is one of those like prisoner's dilemmas things going on right now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with it. This is the card in my hand.
Last word. Can't be countered by spells or abilities. Interesting. Dude, last word is pretty sick.
This is the play. I am surprised they have not reprinted this since Darksteel.
I mean,
this is a wonderful card.
Scott Fisher slaps. I think that maybe people would riot for a 4-mana counter spell, but honestly, like, can't be countered.
Can't be countered?
Like, come on. That's great. All right.
So you know what's in my hand now.
I do know what's in your hand. Literally nothing. Except hold on for dear life. You have a 1/1 that you can sacrifice.
I love my 1/1.
Lose life for attacking you. I only have 3 on the board. I will lose 3 for attacking, right? Because it's per creature. It's not great for me. I understand how you think it's great for you.
That's what I said. Isn't it great?
Is this an instant? It's a sorcery. I'm not into what's happening. I will attempt to cast Hallowed Burial. Put all creatures on the bottom of their owner's library.
There's like nothing in here that I really care about.
Right?
You're not going to counter your own spell, I assume.
To what end?
Right?
Like, to what end?
Exactly, to what end?
I guess there would be value on it?
I'm going to pay 1 life and sacrifice my guy to draw a card and discard a card. Draw.
Okay.
You can see my hand, of course.
Yeah, you have to reveal it.
I don't care. And then
You
I'll
have Hexproof.
sacrifice him. I'll sacrifice... I don't care. Like,
all right.
I'll sacrifice this guy too. I'm not done yet. I'm going to draw a card and discard a card again because I have another guy. And pay another life. Oh, great old land. And I don't care. And so, yeah, I'm good. You can put your creatures on the bottom of the library.
All right, I'm just going to put them over here because we're never... If we shuffle, I'll put them over there.
They're MIA.
Okay. And I suppose I will pass to you.
Okay. You know that Seer's Vision only works as a sorcery, right?
It's an enchantment.
You can see my hand, but that's fine. Here's another counter spell. And here's a Desolation Angel.
How many counters? Real question. How many? Do you even know how many counter spells you put in here? Because I think
you can look it up.
It's too many.
It's a lot.
I think it's too many.
It's a lot.
Oh, this angel's pretty cool.
I like... Sometimes I like... This is a beautiful card. Have you seen the art to this card? It's a fascinating card. I think they reprinted... Like, I think they turned this into a Phyrexian. Maybe they did. I don't even remember. But it's a beautiful art on this card that they put together. And it's a fun card to play. So
mass land destruction? Yeah, you're not even... You're not...
Black-white mass land destruction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to play that. It doesn't even matter. I don't have any land, but I'm just going to play it.
Yeah, I don't love that she's a 4/5 flyer, so I will attempt. Yeah. I know what's going to happen. I will
You know what's in my hand, so you know I'm gonna
attempt
do
to
it.
OG counterspell.
I'm just gonna last word it.
Great.
You knew it was gonna happen.
I can see your hand.
I know. You know exactly
Listen, we're all invited to the party, okay? All right. Well, you've countered my counter.
It happens to the best of us and the worst of us. I'm the worst, you're the best. It's fine. And I'm done. You got nothing else in my hand other than a counter spell, so you do what you want.
Okay. I will. Maybe I will.
You should. But if you attack me, you do lose a life.
Unless I can get rid of that thing. I mean, I kind of love that, but also... Huh? Alright, I'm gonna... Ah, God. This sucks. Why is this just hanging out?
The options I've given you, isn't it so entertaining? Like, you got to think through, like, if you were to make your own big deck, what cards would you put in it, and how much pain would you cause for the people who enjoyed it with you?
True.
And right now, I'm enjoying the pain that I'm causing you.
Many men in my life have told me that.
I'm objectively losing this game and having a great time.
I'm going to try to play an Essence Warden. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I gain 3 life. I'm sorry, 1 life.
That's fine.
Just 1 life.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it sucks that we have come here, but I feel inclined to just do it because it's sorcery, and I'm better than you, right? That's how it works. True. I am going to attempt to... I'm going to entwine. I'm going to pay the entwine cost because... Well, no, I'm not going to pay the entwine cost. Listen, I'm going to choose mode 2. I'm going to temporal cascade. We each draw 7 cards.
Oh, great.
I know you have a counterspell. I know what I have in my hand.
I would love to draw 7 cards. I am going to let that go through.
Fantastic. We each draw 7, and you have to reveal yours, which is kind of better for me.
Do not care. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7. All right.
I've just decided that I want you to see my hand right now. So
you've decided, huh?
I'm leaning in.
Oh, dude, Last Laugh is great. When a permanent other than Last Laugh is put in the graveyard.
Again, how have they not reprinted that card?
Spell can't be countered. Destroy all creatures. Why? What? But what if I want to counter it? No.
You can't.
God, so you're just gonna do that on your upkeep. It seems, perhaps, if I do what I... Oh my God, why is this like this? I shouldn't have let you draw cards. I am going to play... Nope. A land.
Great, a land.
Nivix, Area of the Firemind. I can pay 4, tap, exile the top card of my library until end of my next turn. I may cast that card if it's an instant or sorcery.
You ready to gamble?
I'm gambling. Yes.
You ready to hope that that's an instant or sorcery that you pick up.
So
and some of us know exactly how many instants of sorceries are in this deck. It's about 50%.
Okay. I wanted to put that in something.
You wanted to put what in what?
I wanted to put my card in the big deck. I don't know, man. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I definitely have to play at least one of these cards.
I mean, you don't have to, but you should.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Isn't it great?
All of these suck. Okay.
You're looking at my hand and thinking, why did I not draw those cards, right?
I guess.
Because you can see it.
Okay, this says, listen, You made a rule about lines of text, and this, no joke, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines of text. So this is not my fault.
I made a suggestion for new players, and you're not one.
You should have treated me like one. Everybody knows that. Do I need to pull out my sign? Actually, probably do need to pull out my sign. Yeah, I need to interrupt the game so that we could do this.
Go for it.
Oh, I don't think I actually have my sign. I have a sign that says I'm not a Magic streamer. I can't find it right now.
That.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Officially not good at Magic. Okay, so put a target creature card.
You're doing a great job, by the way. You won the first game.
I mean, that was sheer luck, right?
It was the cards you were given, but yes.
All right, so okay, so you're giving yourself credit. I see.
Yes,
I see. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a creature.
Oh, great, Nova Black.
And we will see what happens. It is, you know what it does. Great. I'll make it big for chat if they wants to read it. Would you like to counter this? Do you want to eat a counter knowing that you can just board wipe?
No, I don't want to eat a counter knowing I can just blow the world up.
Great. Then I'm going to gain a life because of Essence Warden. That's how I fucking roll. All right, go ahead.
You're doing a great job of it.
All right. So
while you are scanning your various cards, I'm going to take a quick bio break if you don't mind.
Do it. Oh my god, you do work in tech. We know it. Enjoy your bio break.
You bet.
Oh. All right, we are muted. Chat, thanks for hanging out. This format is too fun, I think, but also Boss Lady can't read, so it's not ideal. We have a couple questions. Ask what his favorite card is. If he was forced to make a UB set, what would it be? And maybe a Magic Hear Me Out. Ooh, like a Hear Me Out? Hell yeah. Gambit time is not a question. It's just a statement about what we're doing. This seems super fun. Yeah. All right, Puppet, what would go? Actually, all of chat. We don't have to just make it about Puppet. What would go in your big deck? I like the UB question. Hell yeah. I like the UB question as well. If we have any other questions for Matt, that would be dope. If not, that's fine. I found Matt, like I said on Twitter, I was yesterday years old when I realized we've been chatting for a little while and I just followed him yesterday. Cruel fucking ultimatum. Hell yeah, dude. Cruel ultimatum in a BDE would be iconic. So yeah, I followed Matt like last night at 1 a.m. and then he followed me back and we were like, lol. Lol. But yeah, I end up reposting Matt's memes or the ones that he finds in our Discord all the time. I'm a big fan. Mostly because I don't know how to meme. So was it a fun time? We are still fun timing. We are bio breaking though. Did he answer why it was 242 cards? I was so hyper-focused on 42 because of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, we didn't actually answer. I said it was a very arbitrary number, and he did skirt around it and say, I'm not going to tell you the reason. So let's see if we can get it out of him. Good question. Can a backlash obliterate burning of Zinyi? Just to name a few wacky old things. Yeah, dude, the wacky old things. I think this is great. I think we should force Primo to play this. The mod who hates Magic. Canonically hates Magic. Mob Rule could be funny finisher. Ooh. Outside of Magic, what if any high fantasy does he enjoy and any recommendations? Ooh. No doubt, anything over 200 cards is running Battle of Wits. Yo. Battle of Wits would go hard. Battle of Wits would go so hard. Okay, let's see if we can, let me try to pull this up. Battle of Wits.
Let's see if this still works. One of my technological assistants has gone dark.
Not your technological assistant. You're back.
Okay, perfect.
Excellent. We had a few questions come in. Number one was just recommendations for things to put. I asked what people would put in their BDE. We had a request for Battle of Wits. Why not? Could you imagine top decking?
It's a fireball. It's like let's just infinite, just counter it or we win. It's like you can put it in there, but why?
Because it's like
where's the chase?
It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know it's in there. You just don't know if you're gonna get it.
That's not how Charlie and the Chocolate Factory works. I think we watched different movies.
Yeah, no, the golden ticket.
Yeah, but it's not in every deck.
Okay, all right.
Candy bar.
Fine.
But yes, that's a great answer. I love it.
That one was funny. Mob Rule could be a funny finisher. Was another one.
That's a good one. Love mob Rule.
Panic, Backlash, Obliterate, Burning of Zinyi.
There is an Obliterate in this deck we are playing. Burning of Zinyi is too expensive, so I don't play it.
Ooh, fair. And then we got back on the, why is it 242 cards?
Because I chose 242 cards from the total amount was some good amount from the basic deck and some good amount from the expert deck, and I combined them together, and I didn't check the number of cards, and I sent 242 cards.
Okay, so it's like, it's not a Hitchhiker's reference.
This is, I mean, actually that would be pretty fun, and I'm not that cool, but in this case, it was a random number chosen.
Oh my gosh. And then another question before we continue the match. If you had to pitch a UB set, what Universes Beyond set would you stand behind? You have to. Gun to head.
That sucks. I'm gonna go out on a limb and lose a lot of credibility.
Credibility, yeah.
But a lot of it, but the one UB set that I'm like, I can understand this, is the Dungeons and Dragons UB set, because it's like, it is high fantasy, and it's like literally Magic the Gathering adjacent. They're both owned by Wizards of the Coast, and like that's the most obvious crossover that I could consider. And I played Dungeons and Dragons once in my life, literally once. Died terribly to a gelatinous ooze, very quickly. Did not survive very long.
Blue
so it was
and
very
not very
short
heavy?
game.
Light blue.
Never played since because terrible. But like I can get that. Like it's a high fantasy, very deeply lore trenched. It's not the right word. A lore enriched game, and I've played the D&D packs. Like we pulled them and we drafted them. And we had a good time with it. It was a good time. We ignored the Venture in the Dungeon. That's a terrible edition. But like the concept is good and like the lore makes sense. So I get that. Like I would stand behind that. The only other high fantasy set that I'm like, okay, that makes sense is Lord of the Rings. Oh. That's also high fantasy, and like I'm a nerd.
Okay, but those have been done. Listen, you have to pitch a new one. You have to come up with a new UB.
Okay, a new one. Okay, I got like 6 answers.
Oh, this is easy.
Has anyone played RuneScape?
Oh God, they've all played RuneScape.
Everyone's played RuneScape. Like, why is that not a Universes Beyond? Like, they'd make $6 billion in like 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Like, why have we not done that yet? Like, easily. Like, and that's high fantasy, clearly a different world, like very easily parallel to Magic the Gathering. Why have we not done that yet? Why is that not a thing? And why are we doing turtles?
Okay, fair.
Like, it's what it is.
Yeah, okay. RuneScape. I think that is a legit answer. That's perfect.
Easy answer.
Easy answer. Okay. Since you came back, your video has been pausing a little bit. Are we good with Wi-Fi?
Gosh, I hope so.
You're like, I don't know. I've done nothing since you left. Except
you still seeing me, or am I going out and in?
You were just like sort of pausing.
Okay.
But I just
Am I
wanted.
okay now? Yes, no? Yes, no?
Oh, I think so, but yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
If there's problems, I could drop out and come back in. There could be
No.
connectivity issues.
Okay. I think that we're good now. I think.
Have you
Speaking it
done
into the
anything on the
universe.
board state that I should be worried about?
Absolutely not. We were chatting.
Oh,
We were chatting
wonderful,
about
wonderful.
our. Are you familiar with Hear Me Out cakes?
No.
Oh, I'll explain a Hear Me Out cake in a second. All right. So you passed your turn right before you bio-breaked. So I will draw.
Yes. Actually,
Great.
I think it was yes. I think it actually was your turn.
Yeah, right. You're right. It's your turn because you're gonna board wipe.
It's my turn, so I get to draw. I get to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, I didn't even look at them.
Okay, great. Well, I want both of those, and let me take a minute to talk about this card, which is the best card that's ever been made in Magic: The Gathering.
This is the
It's
best
Way of the
card.
Stars. Have you seen this card before? Please
No.
tell me you have seen this card
I
before.
have
this is the
played Kamigawa. This is
How have they never
Betrayers.
printed this card? Exactly, Betrayers? How have they never printed this card again? This is Once More with Feelings. Have you ever played Unglued?
Only
This is-
in a chaos draft, oddly enough.
So this is Once More with Feeling, just made as an actual card, and I love it so much because it's the perfect recycler. Every card in play just gets shuffled back in the deck. Like, we're just gonna do this again. Start at 7, just gonna try it again. Love the card, but it's in my hand. I'm not necessarily gonna play it. I might, but I might not.
Interesting. Interesting. Do you play?
You know what's in my?
I do.
Go for it. What?
I was gonna say, do you play much Commander? That is not a format that you mentioned playing.
Yeah, so I do play a little bit of Commander. So I played a little bit of. I've made my Thallid deck that I'm working on is Commander.
Oh, right. Okay.
I've made it, and I'm building it up. And I've also played. We played the Brothers War. I played the Mishra. Limit. Like, we brought the decks and we played them because that was really fun.
Yeah.
Just as is. I was actually really impressed by that set. Also because I'm a super Brothers War fan. If you've never read The Brothers War by Jeff Grubb,
I haven't.
read the book. It's the best book that Magic: The Gathering has come out with.
So Jeff Grubb also does art for Magic, or do I only know him?
No,
from
I think he just
writing?
does the book.
Okay, cool.
I think he just does the book.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure if he's actually written any other books, but The Brothers War by Jeff Grubb. It's
Okay.
like foundational Magic lore, and I'm like, if you don't know that book, you just don't know Magic. And I'm very biased, obviously. It's a wonder. Like, it's a super good. Like, if you don't know Urza and Nishra,
I do
that's
know.
the book that
yeah.
explains Urza and Nishra. That explains the whole thing.
I mean, they're
and,
just
like,
Cain
it's
and
a
Abel,
wonderfully
right?
written book.
They're Cain and Abel,
It
but
is
like
Cain and Abel with technology.
I was gonna say, I was like, but like, if they were try-hard technologists.
Exactly. Like Cain and Abel if they were engineers. That's about right.
Yeah. No wonder you love it. Okay.
One wonderful book. So my turn. We'll see what I can do here. I got a lot of weird stuff going on. We will start the turn by putting a Scythe Claw Raptor out there. So if you cast a spell this turn, you're going to have to take 4 damage. If that's okay with you.
It's not okay. Instead,
It never is.
Yeah. Instead, what I will do is I will say, yeah, I'll say nope. I'll spell crumble.
I'm going to say nope to your nope, and I'm going to dismiss that.
Well, what if I noped to your nope with a refute?
I don't know if I got any nope, so we're going to have to let that go. You
Come
can
on,
draw
why did
cards
you do
and
one more?
Don't tell me what's in your hand. That's cheating.
Oh.
But that's fine. You can draw a card and discard a card. That's absolutely okay. We're okay with that.
You seem like you're trying to talk yourself into being okay with it.
I do what I can do with the cards I've been dealt.
Oh God, I
There's not a
love
lot of
this.
them.
I do love
And
this.
you know every card in my hand, so there's a lot of weird stuff.
I just listen. I love a cauldron dance, but I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered today. That's going in the bin.
I'm gonna attack you for 5 if that makes you feel better.
But what if instead of attacking me for 5, you can attack me for 5, but I will. Yeah, I'm gonna. God, I'm so low on life. I'm gonna flash in Horizon Chimera. It's a 3/2 flash flying trample. Whenever I draw a card, I gain a life. And then when that enters, I'll tap this to draw a card. Or can I do that yet? Are you responding to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Chimera, no.
Okay. So I drew a card, and then I'm gonna gain a life. Gonna gain a life. Uh-huh. And then you're gonna murder me, it seems.
You know, I'll try.
Okay. Oh, I gain
You're gonna block it
another
and
life.
just gonna...
Yeah, I blocked it.
Oh.
Yes, I will block it.
Okay. Okay, that's a fair choice, and that's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh, that's not drawing a card, so it doesn't matter. Anything else in your turn?
Hold on for 1 second.
Yeah. Take your time.
I may have a quick baby situation I need to handle.
Sounds stressful. Couldn't be me.
It is normal.
I'll just sit over here organizing cards.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Go for it. Matt left us. Matt is gone forever. Matt will never return to us. It's very sad. We'll miss you, Matt. Good luck with the kids. Okay. We did not get to ask Hear Me Out. I kind of did hate the answer of RuneScape only because I know you all love the answer that the next UB really should be RuneScape. I like that. If you all had to make your own UB, what would it be? I do wonder. I think mine would be witches, or like maybe just like a roll doll secret lair. I don't know that I love James and the Giant Peach, but we're just yeah, we were just talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is why I was like, wait, roll doll? Hey, Fredo. How
Here's
you
a joke.
doing?
What do I look like? A joke machine?
Okay, the business intern is overworked, it seems. Calm down. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. How you doing, Fredo? How's your Tuesday? I keep thinking it's Thursday, which is bad. Oh, yes, but you could not hear me. Hi. Yes, I was just on mute. I didn't want to be yelling in your ears if you were talking to someone else. All right. Oh. We're like sort of back, but also stuttering a little bit.
The usual disconnection problems. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Amazing.
Excellent. That's the usual thing. Good situation with the babies, which is great, but avoided the situation. Why isn't Nova Blastworm out? Oh yeah, never mind. That's fine. Thank you. All right. So we attacked.
Yeah.
We attacked. You blocked. Whenever you draw a card, you gain life. Doesn't matter. He's Flash.
What do you mean doesn't matter? It matters.
Everything's fine.
Uh-huh.
This sucks. We're gonna play a last laugh. You want to play a last laugh? Everything's fine with that.
Whenever a permanent other than Last Laugh is put into a graveyard from play, Last Laugh deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. No.
Everything's fine.
Let's
You suck.
Me
Oh, good. You can look at my
Namazos.
hand again.
Yes.
And see if I've spliced anything onto that. Have I?
Then discard each card with the same name. I do know what splice
You
is.
know what splice is?
I
Okay,
do.
Well, they're clearly not splicing anything onto that spell.
No.
So you're fine. Okay, so that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, but not for me, just for you.
I mean, that's typically how life goes. And so we're going to... I kind of want to just destroy all creatures and see how things go, but that's not going to go very well for me. So we're just going to... pull everything. We're going to shuffle everything into the...
Each player shovels their hand and graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards. Exile this. Okay. Instead of that, well, in addition to that, on the stack, I will put...
In addition.
A dismantling bow. paying the kicker
Draw
cost.
2 cards.
So I'm going to get rid of hissing miasma.
You know you're not going to keep those cards, right?
That's fine. I'm more worried about shuffling away the thing that can deal with hissing miasma. Fuck, and I really wanted these cards. Can we just talk about that I wanted these cards? And they're going to get shuffled in.
Well, I'm going to reverberate that and do that to your Urza's Blueprints.
Choose targets, instant or sorcery. You may choose new targets for the copy. Choose... Okay, then to your reverberate, I will chance to radiate.
You know that's going to be bad for you, right?
I think it's bad for all of us, no?
No, because the only instance is source, like you, the only one who has artifacts and enchantments. It's just going to kill the Seer's Vision. It's not going to help you. Don't play that card. It does nothing for you.
No, but it'll... Don't
do it.
Okay, and it also won't get rid of yours then. It'll just get rid of mine.
It does not help you. Do not play that card.
All right, fine.
It does not help you.
You've talked me into it.
I'm saying this as a friend.
Jesus. All right, so...
This dies, and we all discard our hands and draw 7 cards. Shuffles hand and graveyard in the library, so we don't have a graveyard either. Which is great, because I didn't want any cards in my hand.
All right, creatures die as well?
No, creatures are fine.
Okay.
No one cares about creatures, just the hands.
Just the hands. Okay, well, I'm sad about my hand.
That's okay. Oh,
I could have made 100 snakes.
You're working on it. Shuffle. I'm just going to group them together, and I'm going to move them over here, because we don't need to deal with them.
All right.
And then I'm just draw yourself 7 cards.
How did you do that? How did you do that so quickly?
Right-click draw. Neat.
Right-click?
4, 5,
draw.
6, 7. And just click draw 7 times.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool.
So it's still my second main phase, so I'm just gonna keep rolling here, if that's okay with you.
It's not, but do whatever.
It's not. It's fine.
Do whatever you want.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play this guy, which is you've seen this guy before, so you're familiar.
No, explain him to me. What's his vibe?
It means I'm gonna destroy your essence burden.
How about no?
Okay, that's a fair answer.
How about we are currently... Okay, well, I don't know how to type anymore. It's that time of the night. My keyboard is being like, hard pass, girly pop. All right, so Essence Warden has died, but it had to enter, so I do gain the life off of a creature entering?
You do gain the life.
Okay.
And it's still my turn, so I'm still gonna do things. So that's 1 damage on the stack to your Nova Blast. I'm gonna put 2 more on the stack. So 3 damage to your Nova Blast, as well as my Ashen Fire Beast.
Hey, I might have drawn 100 counter spells, okay?
That's fine.
I didn't.
That's fine.
All right, so 2.
I'll play a Prophetic Bolt on your Nova Blast Worm and try to blow it up.
Great, you've done that.
Is that okay? Well, I'm going to look at the top 4 cards in my library.
I mean, it's not okay,
1,
but
2,
here
3,
we are.
4. Just don't look over here. It's fine.
I'm allowed to look over there still. Currently playing.
It's fine. You can have this. You can have this. What does this do? I don't even know what this does anymore. It's fine. We're good. This is terrible.
It's no good, very bad.
It's all bad. It's all terrible.
You put it on top of the library in a random order, or
any order, which is my order.
All right. In response to that, I'm going. No, like I can. Everything's back on the top of the library. Can I activate my land now?
You
to
can.
exile
you can
the top. Okay.
You can.
Cool. I don't want to
tell your chances, but it's not good.
That's fine. I'm going to exile this.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm trying to flip it. The F doesn't work. I can't flip it. What's happening?
There you go.
All right. So I can play this until the end of my next turn.
You can play that until the end of your next turn.
Okay. I did hook up my keyboard. Just FYI, everyone. Job. That means I'm not. I've fallen into this trap before. I know that means I'm not doing very good.
You're making progress, which is good. I'm gonna play this guy. Whenever I draw a card, target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. You okay with that?
Stop asking if I'm okay. I'm clearly not.
You've got a cryptic command right there. I know it. I see it. I see it.
I don't. Yeah, I'm fine with that because I'm more worried about. I'm gonna get rid of your cruel bargain when you play it. Let me telegraph my place.
I totally will play it. By the way, where is our graveyard? Let's get this stuff out of here because it's clearly not our graveyard. This is our graveyard. All this is gone. This is all gone. It's all in the ether.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Okay, so how do you feel about shuffle effects in this format in general?
Yeah, I keep them limited.
Okay.
Definitely in the new player format. There's a couple of them in this version. You'll find I'm a little bit more liberal in it because in tabletop it's very easy to select everything and shuffle. But when it comes to the constructed version, there's only a couple of cards that actually shuffle the deck. And I try to use those as very specific recycling cards like Sway of the Stars.
Okay. It's just like the point that was made was that it is probably very taxing to have to shuffle that many cards.
It is, and that's why you don't do it very often.
Nope.
Where was I? Did you want to do anything about the Queza?
No. I said you can do that. I'm gonna counter something else.
You're okay. You're okay with that, but not super okay with that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna play the.
Creature enters return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Ugh.
Yeah, we're gonna play the Elvisher Grower.
All right. Let's see what you're targeting.
There's nothing in there. I'm not doing that. That's silly. We're gonna play a Cruel Bargain.
Okay, that I will be like, no, thank you.
That totally makes sense.
What?
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I'm fine with it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You don't sound fine with it is the issue.
I'm not, but you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
We'll play our Breath Stealer's Crypt.
Whenever any player draws a card, they reveal that card. If the card is a creature card, that player pays 3 life or discards the card. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Many things, but moving on.
Anyway, in response to that, I'm actually gonna Lightning Helix this homie.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, War Leaders. Yeah, War Leaders Helix. Oh, yes.
I'm gonna take a bold move.
Oh no.
I'm gonna Radiant Performer that Lightning Helix.
When they enter the
How many
battlefield,
targets is that again?
One. Any target, just a target.
Any target it could target, it's gonna target now, but I own it now. So copy.
If only I read the cards. My hubris.
We're gonna copy. Whoop, it's gone. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
What the hell happened? Uh-oh.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
Is it? That was really weird. My whole board got out of whack.
But we're good now. We're gonna just.
Did you flip the table or something?
I did not. It's back to normal.
All right.
Clone, copy. So what this means is that I've created a copy, unless you want to counter my Radiant Performer, which I highly recommend you do, by the way.
I don't want to. It's not because I don't have a counterspell.
It's going to create a copy of that for this creature, this creature, this creature, you, and me.
Okay, am I dead? Just do the math for me. Am I dead?
No, it's not. It's not going to kill you. I'm just going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to gain 20 life.
This is hypocrisy.
It is. It's great.
All right, enjoy your 20 life. That's kind of on me for casting it.
34. And this guy dies. You gain 4 life, by the way, which is
fine. Oh, thank goodness.
This guy dies. This guy dies. I'm just going to assume. And I'm going to play this guy, and I'm going to search the graveyard for something. Unless you want to stop me. I'm going to search the graveyard and get something back. Okay, well, I'm going to get something back because I'm going to have a good time with this. Totally there's not much in here. It's just what I killed. These are I'm getting my permanents back.
Man, card draw might be too powerful here.
It really is, and I appreciate it. We're gonna take the Ashen Fire Beast back, and it's coming back to play because I'm playing it again. And I am good to go. It's your turn.
So you can just infinitely deal 1 damage to each creature without flying.
That is correct.
Well, that's dumb. All right.
But you're at 21 life, so there's not, it's not terrible. And you can see my entire hand, which is no cards.
Listen, I'm not going to be 21 forever, okay? Why doesn't the F key work? No, truly, I don't.
I'm so impressed that this is sometimes the infinite mode where it's infinite spells per turn goes like 2 turns and then it's just you slaughter somebody. This one's going a lot longer than I expected, which I'm actually having a good time with. Which
is hilarious because you were like, let's do the one that is fast.
It takes quicker.
And I was it's guess what? What if we don't? Can you close your eyes? Can you close your eyes but flip this card for me?
Why?
Because my F key doesn't work. All right, it's my quiz.
I can tell you what it is. You want me to tell you?
No. It's too sexy. You're not allowed to look at it.
The F card is a very important card.
Oh my.
The F card. The F key is a very important key.
Speaking of the F card, do you have a card that you're a pet card, or you're just that's the hear me out is hear me out. This is the best card either because it's super sexy or just really good mechanically or just whatever your pet card is. Mine are the lands from it's the swamps in particular from Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation.
Definitely the David Schuler Mountains from 4th edition.
Ooh, okay. Yours are mountains.
From 4th edition, David Schuler.
All right, that's a good to hear me out. How do we feel about a Doomscar?
I don't feel great about it, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So
cool. Destroy all creatures.
Okay. Did you draw any creatures when you drew last time?
Are we still drawing 2 cards?
Just asking for a friend because whenever you draw a creature card, you have to show me it and then
there you go.
Discard it if it's not 3 life. If you don't pay 3 life, did you want to pay 3 life for that?
No, I don't think this thing is speaking to me.
Then discard it.
Are we still drawing 2 cards? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Can you flip this one as well for me?
You can do it too, but
I can't.
You can totally take it. It's fine. It's fine. Do what you will. I'm at 34. I don't care.
Hey, what do you mean you don't care? You should care. Wow. You have no cards in hand.
No, I'm great.
Cool. I'm gonna play a flyer.
Oh,
because I know how much you hate flyers.
I can't kill you.
It also has flash, so I'm gonna play it on my first main phase, like every good gamer.
Thank you for that.
Can't lose the game, and you can't win the game. So, good luck.
It's okay. I wasn't losing the game either.
I don't know. I'm also gonna play an artifact.
The hive.
Yeah, I can pay 5 tap, create a 1/1 wasp flyer.
Okay.
It's pretty good, right?
It actually really is.
And then how about this enchantment? This enchantment, Rewards of Diversity. They were very into DEI back in 93.
Would totally counter that if I had a counter spell. Because if you've noticed, most of the cards in this deck are multicolored.
They are multicolored, yes, and you will.
At least it's not whenever you play one, because
real.
I can. Yeah.
And I don't love that, but I will activate this now.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Let's see what it is. Okay, wait. Let me see if my F keys. It's heated up. Unless you did it for me again.
No, you did it. It, but that's going to do you nothing because you can't play it because it's not his sorcery.
You're right. You. Sucks to suck is what I hear.
It sucks to suck. That's true. That's what the kids are saying these days.
I don't know about these days, but maybe 10 years ago. Go ahead.
I think that's gone. Bye-bye. You're all done? You're good? You're good with what you're good with your Latin life?
Yeah, okay. I'm out.
Draw.
Tapping out.
Okay, you still get to see my hand for some reason. Oh, we're doing this. This is going to be great. We're going to play an Endless Whispers and a Sire of Insanity. I'm good to go. You're good. Your turn.
What the fuck does Sire of Sanity? You're treating me like totally I know how to read.
This.
All right.
Yeah, you should read. I just threw down the worst cards in the deck and I just assumed you knew what they were, which is fine.
Each creature has this creature is
3 janky enchantments. The Sire of Insanity is basically a janky enchantment. on the field. I'm like, you totally know what those are. Those are fine.
Oh, I don't, but that's sick-ass art.
It's great. That's marauding. It's basically if a creature dies at the end of the turn, you have to give it to me. And Siren Sanity is at the end of your turn, you discard your hand.
I don't want to do that. Why would you make me do that? What's your problem, man?
You can counter it if you want to.
I'm not going to counter it, but you know what I am going to do? I am going to lightning helix your...
Me?
I can't do your face because it's creature. Oh, it's player!
Douglas Schuler.
I'm going to...
Not David,
me if you want to.
Took a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to do your face in, and I'm going to do my face in.
I'm at 28. You did me about 10% of my health.
Oh, God, I will end you, and no one will find the body, I swear. All right, I'm going to discard my hand.
You're doing a great job of trying. No. You're at the end of your turn. Oh, yeah, each player. Yeah, you discard your hand. I love this card so much. It's your turn.
Beginning of each end step. Yeah, this is dumb, and I hate every second of it. All right, draw 2 cards. If it is a creature card, that thing is still...
or you discard it.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. I put this...
You want me to flip it for you?
No!
You have to reveal it.
Oh, I do have to reveal it?
You do.
All right, time stop, end the turn.
I love that card so much. It's a counter spell.
It is, and I could... But I can't
So
all right.
You think they're Magic the Gathering. There's like all these super janky enchantments. It's like I would never play this, and then in this format you're like, I'm totally gonna play that.
Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, I'm gonna make that token at the end of your turn. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. I am going to. This is gonna go in my hand, even though we all know where it's actually going. I'm gonna tap that. I'm gonna reveal this card.
What is it? It's you can do that. It's not going to do much for you, but you can do it.
False Cure. Until end of turn, whenever a player gains life, that player loses 2 life for each 1 life they gained. Holy shit.
If there was only places you could gain life, like if you played that when I did that super lightning helix, that would have killed me.
If only. Listen, I'm going to dream about that later.
I know.
If only I had that 1 card. Okay. I will go to attacks. I will attack all here and here. So this is 1
with a solid 7.
7. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have any flyers, so I'm going to have to say the card in my hand is going to solve this problem, and I'm going to take 7 life.
Chump.
Yep. That's
all right. I'm going to then second main time stop. Turn has ended.
Because it's gone anyway.
Yeah, it's gone anyway. I can't do anything with it. Go ahead.
I love Sire. All right. This is how we play Gruel, but it's a Rakdos card, which is fine. All right, you're gonna love this. Look at these cards. Look at these beautiful cards. Look at this. Just stare at them for a second.
I'd like to never gaze upon them. What's their deal?
Look at
that one. That was a dinosaur. Okay.
Look at it.
And that one. It's an elf.
Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Well, what if you don't cast it? I'm just asking for a friend.
Don't do that.
What if you just don't cast it?
What if I don't do that? Well, first of all, I have to pay 6 life to actually draw them, so I'm going to do that.
And you're drawing both of them?
So I will. Yeah, I'm totally drawing both of them. I'm a man. We will play. We're going to attack you for a Sire of Insanity.
In response, I am going to tap this. No, tap this one to make a little guy that is just going to chump.
Okay, so when that happens, it dies, and Endless Whisper does 1 damage. No, it doesn't. Never mind. That's the wrong card. I was thinking Last Laugh, which is another black enchantment.
Yeah, right, you got rid of that.
It's gone. It's gone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Which is fine. Okay, we're gonna...
I've really turned the corner on BDE. I used to like it now.
And now you're just like, what is this nonsense? We're going to totally play Awakening Sun's Avatar, and we're going to blow everything up. And by the way, Last Laugh means you got to give it to me at the end of the turn.
You don't have Last Laugh anymore.
Endless Whispers, I'm sorry. I keep those two confused. When this creature from the graveyard play, choose target opponent. That player chooses this creature card. Put this creature card from the graveyard into play under his or her control engine. I get your...
I think that's illegal.
And you get my Sire.
I think both of those are illegal.
And I'm going to play an Elvish Skyscraper too, because It's how the game is played.
I think I got the worst deal here.
You got the best deal because you're gonna have to discard your hand at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. On your end step, I'm going to create a token there as well. All right. Draw 2. No, it's not. It's really not.
Are there any creatures in your hand?
Let's see.
I would like to.
Artifact instant. Mm-mm.
Okay, you're fine. I'd like to remind you, this is the deck I put together for us, and we're playing the infinite mode. I would never give to new players.
I would never do this for anybody else but you.
I would never do this for anyone who had been less than a 5-year veteran in Magic the Gathering.
Oh God, your expectations are too high for me.
That's okay. You're doing great. You're winning from a life total perspective.
I know. It's like you didn't even know my brand was misplaying, and I feel like I'm really not showing up for. I feel like
the great thing about this format is a misplay you really wouldn't know.
Fuck. All right. I guess I'm gonna play.
But you have a Sire of Insanity, so you got to do good things with that.
Do I have to? I'm gonna play
you're gonna discard your hand.
𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 Tome. Tap 4 to draw a card.
You got a lot of card draw power over there.
I do, don't I? Yeah. I have to discard at the end of everybody's turn, so I'm going to actually do this now.
Yeah.
Because if it's a creature...
And make sure that you know it's a creature.
It's not a creature.
Just be so glad there's no grip of chaos. Because I didn't put a grip of chaos in here. I didn't want to bring out the dice. It wasn't worth it.
All right, so I suppose I'll do this one for any number of opponents.
One of my non-land permanents. Which one?
Yes, I think I will destroy. God, this is bad because it's like the Herald.
And if you destroy a creature, you will end up getting it. To be fair.
I will get it, but also, yeah, fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna destroy this one.
That's fair.
Okay. She's mine now.
Also something that I can Elvish Sky Sweeper back into my play.
No. I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah, you better do that.
No, you better do that. You do have a 7/7. I'm actually, you know what? I've changed my mind, and I'm gonna tap this.
That's a good choice.
And I'm gonna flip this, and I'm gonna be like,
that would have been a great card to draw.
God damn it! Gosh darn gab dab rab frag.
Great card.
Oh yeah, I've also been missing triggers, but I haven't been missing trigger.
You've been doing okay on your triggers.
Okay. We're gonna
at least 75%.
We're gonna go to end step. I will discard my counterspell.
Yeah, you will. That's fine. My turn.
Yes.
You good? Any cards in hand? Just to be clear.
I have 2 middle fingers. Does that count for anything?
It's close. So I drew these 2 cards: a Fissure and a Chronarch. You've got a 1/1 flyer, a Sire of Insanity, my favorite card, and the Herald of Eternal Dawn, which is a wonderful card out there.
Oh.
What is in the graveyard? I'm going to search through that to see what fun stuff awaits there. Terrible cards. Wonderful Time Stop. This is not good. This isn't okay. Time Stop. Lightning Helix. Tempted to get the Lightning Helix, to be honest. It's a beautiful card. Gain 3 life. No problems.
So Matt, one of my pod mates said, "I've never heard of this. What are you doing?" And I said, I tried to summarize it. I said, 1 deck, infinite mana, 20 life, chaos. And I feel like I just simply did not do it justice.
That's incredibly accurate. And so what we're doing right now is, like the normal version I play this, which we played first, is 1 spell a turn, which keeps things a bit more controlled, and especially with multiplayer, like 4-player, it keeps things a bit more balanced. 1-on-1, sometimes it's fun to just let loose and like infinite spells per turn, infinite mana, and it just makes things pretty fun. Like you got a bunch of cards on the on the field. Like I would never play these cards in Constructed. Like the Hive is too expensive. Like Awakening Sun's Avatar, no one's ever heard of. It's like these are cards I can just throw out there and they're impactful, which is kind of fun.
All right, good summary. Thank you.
I'm gonna blow some of them up.
Oh God, you got. Is it Oh, okay.
I'm gonna blow up your Sire of Insanity for fun.
But then you won't have to discard, and then I won't have to discard. Oh no! Oh no!
I'm gonna blow. It's not gonna. I don't know if it's gonna matter actually. Shuffle. Search. There's not a lot of good stuff in the graveyard because I'm gonna throw down this Izzet Chronarch. But there's not a lot of good stuff in there where I can actually draw cards, so it's kind of moot because we just like threw everything asunder. So it's like I could get a War Leader's Helix, but what is that really gonna do? 4 damage, gain 4 life.
Do you remember when you were bragging about having so much life?
I know. I'm way, way below that. I mean, I could destroy all creatures, but what is that going to do?
What would it do?
I mean, not much. I'll just pull up a Void Shatter because it's a counterspell that I can use. And then I'm going to sacrifice this to blow up your Herald of Eternal Dawn, which, by the way, is going to come back to me at end of turn.
But how did you get this back? How did you get Sire of Insanity back?
I haven't. I just blew it up, but it's got an Endless Whispers on it, so it's going to come to me at end of turn.
Oh, the
anyway.
Endless Whispers is what's doing it.
We love the Endless Whispers. And then I'm going
to
swing at you with a Awakening Sun's Avatar. And you're
okay. In response, well, this is a 1/1. I'm actually going to create a different one. I'm going to create a 0/1.
A different one. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm going to create a 0/1.
Okay.
And then I'll also create one of those at your end step. Okay.
Okay.
God.
And then end of turn, I get both of these.
Oh, I'm sick of passing these baddies back and forth.
I love Endless Whispers so much.
No,
It's your turn.
I hate Endless Whispers. I hate Herald of the Eternal Dawn. I'd like to go home now.
Let's be honest. How many times have you ever seen these cards in actual
0.
Magic? Exactly. These are wonderful cards that no one's ever seen.
We still have the creature 3 life thing on the board.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. I don't think that I care about this, but let me see.
You got more life than me though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pay 3 life. It's not a matter of if I have more life than you. It's a matter of you having a counterspell.
It's true, but I'm going to have to lose the counterspell, so I'm clearly going to use it this turn. The question is on what?
Yes. I am going to... Oh, God. How do I search? Search? Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Search.
No, hey, I don't want to hear from you. I'm going to attempt to Miraculous Recovery. Okay. Return target creature card. Great. Fantastic. That saved me a lot of time. Great. That's not even what I wanted because I actually wanted to play this thing. This thing is Rage Thrower. 4/2 whenever another creature dies. He's going to deal 2 damage to target player.
So much is dead.
Yeah. Everything's dying, and I can't wait for the outcome. I will also tap this to draw a card. F's in chat.
A lot of F's.
Ooh, do I want to pay 3 life for this? Dies.
I'm supposed to see what it is, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, great. Okay.
Ah. Yeah, that's a bold call.
Right? Because if you kill it, you're just going to take it.
I know, it'll be so fun. But my Herald doesn't die. And my Awakening Sun's Avatar doesn't die. So actually, that might be a win for me.
Yeah, it's a win for you, but is it a win for me? It's my card, Matt. Matt. No more F's in chat. No more. It's a flyer. I'm taking the flyer. I'm losing 3 life. I'm playing it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Don't even bold call me. I'm going to also tap this in case it's a sorcery. Flip it. Dip it.
Ooh, counterspell.
Fucking why? All right,
but you get to play it until next turn, so that's good.
Oh, that is true. You're right. I do get to play that.
That's quality.
All right.
Over here. That's good stuff.
Okay. Now I'm going to pass turn and be on the lookout for multicolored spells.
You're not going to attack with those tokens?
No. Simply because I can deal 2 damage to you? No, you're going to either let them through.
How many cards are in your hand?
0.
Okay, well.
What do you mean, well?
That's fine. I'm just gonna draw.
What do you mean? Get your cards on your side of the board.
These are 2 creatures. I don't like these. Look at these. Look at these things. It's like gain life and whenever a creature dies. I don't like any of those things. I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm not going to pay for this one.
I was hanging out on someone's stream earlier today, and they were talking about 𝕃𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 that has the javelin counter on it.
With the counter, you can just you toss the javelin, do 1 damage.
And they were like, "Truly, is there any other things with a javelin counter in all of Magic?"
No.
And nobody looked it up.
Not.
Nobody bothered looking it up, and we were like, "Nobody cares enough."
I'm gonna pay 3 life for this hissing iguana. It seems like a good bet.
Ooh, okay.
We're gonna throw that on the field. How many flying guys you got?
1, 2, possibly 3.
And your Havoc Demon. Don't forget the Havoc Demon.
Okay. Well, 3 or 4.
Got a big Havoc Demon. Ooh, there's probably a useful play here, but I'm probably gonna make a bad one, which is fine. I appreciate the bad plays. And technically, I can't lose the game or win the game, so I feel like it's a good time to be me.
You sound like the blue player inside of all of us.
It's so true, so true. So if I sacrifice a bunch of stuff, it's just going to do a bunch of damage to you.
And you. Because whenever another creature dies...
I can't lose the game, which is fine.
Until I remove that critter.
That's an if. It's a big if.
No, it's a when. It's a when.
Uh-huh. So we'll sack the Sire of Insanity. Blow up your Havoc Demon.
Okay, how are you sacking it with Elvish? Okay, cool.
Yeah, sack a creature. Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
wait. Sacrificing Havoc
So we're gonna
Demon?
We're gonna trade these creatures.
Shit. Okay, so
yeah, that's about right.
How do I want to stack this? Because I can respond to it by creating more creatures, which then I can order the die triggers, so that you get 2 damage for each of them. But then you're gonna hit me for the 2 creatures who didn't die. I feel like I kind of want to have... God, I hate this. I could counterspell it. I can simply... No, I can't.
You can't.
I can't. It's already there. It's already there. It's already there. Fuck. I will create 1... what we call in my line of work, a pinner. It's a small guy. It's a small little guy.
Yep.
1 pinner.
Yep.
And I'm not going to create this one.
Okay.
Now.
Good call.
How many creatures are dying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures are dying.
Well, I guess I go to negative.
Yep. So you go to, so you're minus 14, so 9, so 5, minus 5.
I don't have a negative. I'll just have to keep that in my mind.
Cheater.
Yep. What are you at?
Still 18? What do you mean?
You lost one life for every creature that died.
Shit. So if you lost 14, then I lost 7.
7. Well, I'm gonna attack you for 7 plus Nick.
Okay, I'll block the 7 then with the flyer that I just made. God, I hate it here. Okay, so I'm gonna take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the way, this will be yours. This will be mine.
Oh.
This will be mine. This will be yours. This will be yours. That's a bad choice. It's not gonna go well for me, but that's fine.
It is what it is, though.
It's not great.
It's really none of it is good.
I'm done.
It'll only be 3 damage?
I'm just gonna cross my fingers here. Your turn.
Remind me what's giving me the damage for everything that dies.
That would be the hissing iguana that did 1 damage, but now it's 2 damage for everything that dies.
Okay, just making sure, because yeah.
I'm just sitting here hoping.
All right, hoping and praying.
Anyone in chat, please be quiet.
Just be quiet. Okay, I don't have any creatures.
Just be quiet.
Just be.
Just quietness.
Just let me win. Just let me win. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, weird. I'm going to do this. I'm going to
all the
play...
draw engines.
Yeah.
I love it.
A semitome. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to R. Nope. E. Nope. Is it E? E. E. Great.
EQ.
I'm gonna. No matter how many times you say it, I'm not gonna. Fine. This is not a creature.
No.
Not
good.
I'm going to. You have no cards in hand?
Of course I don't. Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Terra Sunder?
We were having a good time.
We were having a good
We were
time.
having a good time.
But you know, all good times have to
time.
end. All good times come to an end.
And that is the end. That is the end. I was just hoping you wouldn't realize you could have done that with the Sky Sweeper.
Could I really?
Yeah.
Sacrifice, destroy target creature with flying. I understand. Did somebody notice it? I see. I heard chatting, and then I was like, I'm not paying attention to them.
Thank you for that. But you drew the destroy spell, so it's fine.
What a game!
You have bested me twice in my own game, which I appreciate, and that's the point.
Oh, does that mean I have to die or something? What's the end of that sentence?
No, you won.
Okay, great. Okay, you've bested me at my own game.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you were on your villain arc, but no.
No, I mean I always am, but I'm a beneficial villain.
Oh my gosh!
I hope you've enjoyed this level of chaos, and I gave you two kind of levels of. This is the the basic what you could do with a new player, and then this is what you can do with some kind of crazy experienced people. And hopefully I did that very well. The deck was, as you mentioned, very counterspell stacked, and I had a great time with that. So thank you for playing along with me.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
I had zero amounts of fun. I never want to do this again. Why did I invite you here? Etc.
Whoa.
Hey yo!
I fell over into the floor. It's fine.
That's so funny because you were trying to reposition yourself, and at the same time, I was also trying to reposition you. Both of us were like,
It went well. There we go.
Ish. There we go, ish. Anyway,
Ish.
Matt, thank you for hanging out. Is there anything, why don't you one more time explain what we did just for people who were, I don't know, high and not paying attention?
Me as well, so that's fine. So like the goal of the big deck experience, BDE, big deck, is it's a couple things. Number one is, how do you play a game of Magic and not spend hours setting up? How do you spend not a lot of money getting decks that are optimized and in the meta? And how do you get new players to play the game? And so my format, which is based on a couple simple things, is limited infinity, infinite mana, one spell per turn for what we played first, of course, as well as a shared deck. It means you can just shuffle a deck and play with it. And there's not a lot of curation required to make that happen, especially for experienced players. With the new players, you got to spend a little bit more time. Make sure the cards aren't too complicated, less than 5 lines of text, but pretty easy to do. And this is a game that I've built decks out of new player capable decks. These are these little things here. And I've dropped over 40 of these decks in random cafes, breweries around the United States, because whenever I travel, I just bring one of these with me and I just throw it at a random place. Because I feel like Magic the Gathering needs more people brought into it. And I feel like most of the ways that the typical, like, let's get more people through Universes Beyond, let's get more people through these random initiatives, I don't really think that cuts it very well. I don't think it works as well as people think it does. And having an accessible way to play, I think, works better. And so I'm putting my resources where my mouth is, and I'm investing in that to make Magic the Gathering a long-term hobby for me, as well as others.
Oh, I love it. So where can we find you? I know we can buy your decks on Etsy. We can find you at bdegames.com to learn about the rules. But if we want to stay in contact, where do we find you?
So my only social is at BDE Game Owners, and you can find me posting memes on the daily, as I love the memes. But that's pretty much the only place you can find me other than those places. So hopefully you can.
Good luck, everybody. Everyone wants
I
a piece
know.
of
Good luck,
Matt.
everyone. I try to be not as accessible as possible, but at least I've got one place where you can find me.
Yes, I'm so glad that we could do this, Matt. I'm gonna let you go, and then I'll get at you in DMs to just recap. But I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone.
Okay. No, thank you very much for the opportunity. It's been fun, and appreciate the chat. Appreciate the games.
Hell yeah! Thanks so much, Matt.
Absolutely.
All right, bye. Y'all. So fucking cool, right? If you're over on YouTube, or if you want to check out the VOD that you haven't seen, like the beginning of it, I posted all of Matt's links in there. Go check Matt out on Twitter. Give him a follow immediately. Go check out the website. Build your own big deck. And there's like 8 things I want to say to you. Most of all, can you believe I won? I won 2 games. Do we feel like Matt let me win? You can be honest. You can be honest with me. Dude, that was so fun. I feel like it would be even more fun with more people too, right? Like we did the 2-player version. It can accommodate up to 6. There was a lot happening. It was very fun. I keep saying it was fun. Choog winning is like spotting Bigfoot. How fucking dare you, Red? How fucking dare you? Also, I mentioned you earlier. We were talking about Universes Beyond. And I was like, I have one player in our pod who kind of stands Universes Beyond. And they're actually full of whimsy and joy. And I really like them. It was you and your band in spandex. That's what I was referring to. Was it fun? Yes, it was fun. Got to see all kinds of cards that you never see. That it feels like a format that you can get all of your bulk together and like put a rubber band around it, throw it in your bag, especially if you build it in a way, like we said that, it's like, it's not even kitchen table magic, it's like bar stool magic. You could bring it anywhere and just start playing. You don't need lands, you don't need counters, you don't need any of the stuff. You can just enjoy cool art, cool mechanics, cool friends. And I think that that's what I like most about Big Deck Encounter. It's really about the big decks we met along the way, right? It is really great for new players. I'm so glad that I got to chill with Matt. Also on St. Patrick's Day, who out here wearing green? Have you seen the game with 4 commander decks and 1 deck that is just curses and equipments, and you can Gamba? I don't remember the name of it. I haven't seen that one. Sounds like an arch enemy, but like an auto battler. And I've seen so many of these cards in Commander before, it's funny. Real. Agreed. It's a great way to get people in front of the cards to do cool things. Aw. Born green. I would also love to see like mono big decks, if you know what I mean. I think that would be really fun. And then also like Oops All Angels. I see a lot of potential for, not potential obviously, but like fun times to be had. Fun times to be had with like brewing a big deck. Like what is all of the basic jank that you could put in? It's just like stuff that doesn't go in places, you know? How can we make our big deck fit into the holes it doesn't belong, if you know what I mean? Anyway, it's getting late. I'm rambling now. I had too much fun. I'm like giddy. That was really, really cool. Let's find someone to go hang out with. Yo, what up, Lord? What up, what up? I'm gonna get going for the night. As much as I would love to go grind some arena with y'all, I am not in the headspace. I want to go like skip, jump. I want to dance in the rain. I want to cry at infomercials. Can you just let me have my fun? Is that cool? Is that gonna be cool? I think it could be cool. Let's see. You know what? I know that we did it earlier. I've actually been hanging out in Jay's streams a lot these days. These nights. Oh, these lonely, lonely nights. Jay is a standard deck brewer, playing largely Arena. Jay either brews a new deck or gets one from his community every night, plays it, and then makes a video that same night, and also works a full-time job, and also does other stuff. So we're gonna raid into Jay. Have fun. I came too late. Dude, the VOD is available to you. We had a lot of good conversations. I will, fingers crossed, edit it down and post it on the YouTube. But it is gonna be available on Twitch and on the YouTube channel in the VOD, so you can always catch up. It was a pleasure and also a delight. Blue player, I'll allow it. Yeah. Yes. All right. Here is the raid message. If you are about that life, if you like being like, here's where I am, but you can also just say like, hey, what's up, Jay? I hope you're winning. I hope you're not flooding. I'm sorry you're still stuck in diamond. Oh no, they're not even 2 diamond yet. Dude, it's fucking brutal out there. Are they in diamond? I think they are in diamond now. Have a good night. It was fun to watch. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna go leave you with Jay to be babysat. You like to be babysat, right? I will see you tomorrow for Commander, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We are getting sick nasty with some really awesome folks. I'm playing the deck we brewed on Sunday together on stream. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling it's gonna be fine. All right, bye. I have a feeling it's gonna be fine. Who am I playing with? I'm playing with Puppet. Thanks for asking, Puppet. I'm playing with Puppet and Dice and Ulner, and we're gonna have a great time, and everyone's gonna die from being too happy. And that's a thing that can happen even in this day and age. Fun is also mandatory, yes. You're right, fun is mandatory. Oh, all right, everybody. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, Paul. Goodbye, goodbye. Everyone have a good night. Be chillin', cool, and good. Back to work. Get back to work, nerds. Get back to work, nerds. Have y'all seen 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, vTuber 𝕃𝕚𝕟 on Twitter? Every time I say get back to work, nerds now, I'm like, I kind of think of vTuber 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕜. I don't think I could interact with a 𝕃𝕚𝕟 in like seriousness, genuinely, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny to see people just, I don't know. I like it. I'm into it. All right, but goodbye.